Hi everyone. Am I properly audible and visible both? Okay, can I get a quick yes from the chat section? Am I properly audible and visible? Great, thank you so much. So, hi everyone, welcome to today's pre-course session. This is the first class for April pre-course, and thank you so much for joining in today's session. So, can we have a quick greeting from everyone who's here today? It's a little echo. I believe this is better. I found a better room this time, so I believe this should be better. So, can I have a quick greeting from everyone though before we begin? A hi or a hello or a good evening would be much better, isn't it? Okay, great. Hi everyone. So, before we begin, we'll have our CEO Yashwardhan Burad joining us very soon, right? But before we begin, can I actually start a discussion? I mean, what are you guys expecting from the pre-course? What do you expect to learn in the next 8 days? Or what do you expect out of these classes that you will be attending? So to give you an idea, we have these pre-course classes that would run for the next 8 days. That is till 10th of April. And once they go until 10th of April, you will be learning the basics of programming in these classes. Now, once you go ahead, you will also get a chance to win scholarships up to rupees 20,000 during the course of the class as well itself, right? And how does that happen? So you will be participating in Accio Premier League quiz, which happens around 9:30 every day. Wherein, if you participate in the quiz, you get a chance to answer few simple questions and win vouchers or rewards from AccioJob's end, right? And if you participate in 3 or more Accio Premier League quizzes, you will be getting a chance to win a scholarship of rupees 20,000 on joining our main batch. So that is it. Okay. And the second announcement that I had to make was that everyone who's here in this pre-course, guys, if you attended or attending all of our classes, you will be going ahead and getting a certificate in the basics of programming from our end, right? So this certificate that you get will certify that you are pretty much skilled enough in the basics of programming now, and you can go ahead, move forward to the advanced levels, right? So this is something that you will receive from our end once you complete this pre-course. So make sure you are quite attentive and engaged all of these 8 days. Then Sir will come. So Sir will be joining us around 8:05 or 8:10, right? In the next 5 or 10 minutes, anytime. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Can you talk in Hindi also? Yash, I can talk in Hindi, but then I prefer not to, right? Because we have the classes in English as well itself. Okay. And I won't be talking in Hindi, guys. So as I talk in Hindi, I believe that would be quite pretty much better for you to understand. But since we have English as the medium of live classes, and since English is reachable and understandable for a wider audience set, we prefer English itself. Okay, now, okay, I just wanted to know from everyone, what are your expectations out of this pre-course? What is the duration of the class? The duration of the class is 3 hours. It will run from 8 to 11 p.m. Ma'am, continue. हाँ, जॉब से रिलेटेड कुछ बताइए. I believe this is something that our CEO would be covering, and he has already joined us. So I'll quickly hand over the session to him. Thank you for joining us, Yash. So for the next 1 hour, guys, make sure you ask your doubts, but you listen as well, right? So he'll be covering everything about AccioJob in proper detail. So make sure you listen. Make sure you greet him with a good greeting.
Okay, thank you so much, Shikha. Hi, everyone. This is Yashwardhan. Yes, I'm one of the co-founders here at AccioJob. Great to see you all here. Great to interact with you all. Very warm welcome. Good evening, Suraj, Sukanya, everyone. Good evening. How are you guys doing today? Perfect. Amazing. Yep. Good evening, everyone. Yep. I think we have a lot of people in the session today. So we probably I'll put the chat host and panelists so that you don't disturb each other. Okay, yeah. I know that, Bunty. Perfect. I am good too. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining in. And I am perfectly okay, Shiv. Thanks for asking. Okay. So today's session, right? So I'll quickly, I love talking to students, right? I love interacting with them. I've been doing this for last 10 years now. So in today's session also, I'll briefly talk about myself, my journey, my understanding of software development jobs, tech jobs. How can people, especially students, coming out of colleges, recent graduates, how can they upskill themselves? What is important in the industry? What are the companies and hiring partners looking for, right? My job is to give you guidance, give you a good understanding that how can you build a great career path for yourself? What will you need to enhance in yourself? What skills? What are the important things to be able to reach that level, to be able to get into the jobs which we are all aspiring for, right? And of course, talk to you about the AccioJob program, tell you all the details about the AccioJob program. Why did we start AccioJob in the very first place, right? And of course, it's been like 5 years of me running AccioJob. So I've interacted with like lakhs of students now. So I have a lot of idea about how students think, what do they really want, what kind of doubts do they have, why are they so confused? And I've been on your side, right? So I know it is very, very valid to be completely confused and be in that state of dilemma about how do I figure out my career? I don't know what am I passionate about. I don't know what will pay me money. Oh, I like to sleep a lot. Can that pay me a lot of money? Right. And of course, towards the end of it, happy to take your doubts, right? Because whatever questions you have about AccioJob, about your careers, about what to do in your lives, how do I figure that bit out, happy to answer all of those also. And since we have a lot of people in sessions, if someone's doubts are left out, right, feel free to reach out after the session also, right? We are more than happy to help. I think that's the beauty about AccioJob and us, that we have the student first mindset inculcated in the company, that whatever come may, if a student is reaching out to us, it is our job to help them out first, right, and give you the right guidance. Okay, so let me just quickly start before taking a lot of time, because you have your first class of intro to programming with Saksham also today, right? And Saksham is an amazing teacher. I'm sure after today's class, you'll be a fan, right? And you'll be like, yeah, why did I not have instructors like these in my college? But nonetheless, let me start with a small introduction about myself. So I am Yashwardhan. I am one of the co-founders here at AccioJob. I was born and brought up in a tier 2 town called Vadodara in Gujarat, right? And uh, after that, fortunately, I got into IIT Delhi after my 10th, 11th, 12th standard, right? And I got into mechanical engineering. Now that was a choice I made in 2013, right? At that point of time, I didn't have so much information that, okay, software dev, careers in computer science, IT will grow so fast, will be so high paying. There will be tremendous amounts of opportunities in fields like software dev, data, cloud, right? No one really knew. And I'm sure when you were also out of school, you also didn't know a lot, right? So I was also in a confused state of mind, and people around me were like, mechanical is evergreen. You will always have opportunities. You can always take it, etc., etc. And I took mechanical engineering for my bachelor's in engineering from IIT Delhi. So I got into IIT Delhi. I did my bachelor's from there from 2013 to 2017. And once I reached there, I realized that, okay, probably people around me didn't have a lot of information and good knowledge about what is going on in the industry, right? And I realized that, okay, guidance at the right point of time for the student can change the complete trajectory of their careers, right? And in my college time also, I was highly involved in the education space and career space. So I used to speak at a lot of events. So people around Delhi NCR might know Pragati Maidan, right? There are like lots of events around education which happen there. I used to be a speaker there. I used to interact with like thousands of students, and so my job was just to give them the right guidance, right? Because most of the times it is not really like I need to teach you this skill today or that skill today. Most of the times it's just the right direction. If he has the right awareness, they will make the right choices automatically, right? And after I graduated from IIT Delhi in 2017, I got a job because in IIT, everyone is hyped up about campus placement, right? And people think from IIT, people will get crores of rupees of package, etc., etc. But none of that happens, right? The average package in IIT Delhi also would be somewhere around like 10, 11 LP at most, right? Trust me, I was there, right? So, and in fact, in my batch of 105 people in mechanical, I think around 15-20 people were unplaced. Around 15 people went into core mechanical engineering field, right? Only 15 out of 105, you can imagine, right? And the rest of the people went into, again, IT and data, software, right? These kind of roles primarily, and are building amazing careers in that field. So it doesn't really matter so much that what degree did you do, etc., etc. So I also started my career from data analytics come consulting role, right? So I worked with a company called EXL Services, where I used to look at tremendous amounts of credit card data from a partner or a client, right? And I used to build models on it. I used to generate insights, and I used to share those insights to the client that what can we do, etc., etc., right? And right. So Manish, Manish is getting 1.8 lakh per annum. That's okay, Manish. Your time is now. You got to upskill yourself. You got to know this session is for you, right? You got to just understand that, okay, what are areas I need to work on? What do I need to improve so that I can go from a 1.8 to a 18 LPA, right? I'm sure that should be your mindset also right now. Right. So it is okay. Everyone starts somewhere, right? It's okay. It's not like this is for life, right? This is the time we got to upskill, we got to work hard, and we'll reach the dream places also, which we're thinking of, right? So, and careers grow better only with upskilling. Trust me on this, right? Degree, where you come from, etc., is just okay for getting you the first job. Maybe it helps a little bit, but after that, 5 years later, no one will ask anyone that, oh, which degree did you do? They don't care. They'll care about how much experience do you have, what did you learn, what skills do you have, what projects have you worked on, etc. Right? Everyone cares about proof of work. Okay, coming back to the point. So after that, after I worked with EXL for more than a year or so, right, I decided that it is not creating that much impact. And I have seen impact in my college time also when I used to talk to students, right? And I could see that they've been helped so much that they used to reach out to me later also and ask for help more times. So I realized that I can move on from this job, and I wanted to start something where I can feel impact and I can solve a real problem, right? And the problem was very clear in my mind, right? So I'm sure you will all relate. Let me keep this session a little interactive. Otherwise, I think some people might sleep. So in our country, how many freshers graduate every year? Let's start with this question. Take a guess. Take a guess. It's completely like, don't worry about your right, wrong. That's okay. Just take a guess. Okay. Millions. Millions is too vague. How many millions? Right. Okay. People are saying 10, 20 lakhs. Okay. Cool. Yes. Sahil is right. Around 80, 90 lakh freshers graduate every year. How many out of this do you think get placed every year? Out of 80, 90 lakh graduates coming out every year, right? Imagine that's a huge number. How many are getting placed? Just 10 lakhs. Yes. Sandeep is updated. Good. Okay. Yes. Somewhere around 10 lakhs are getting placed, right? What about the rest? Right. Not really getting placed. Right. So, yeah. So it's a bad state, and we can realize that, okay, this is a sad position to be in. Right. And what do you think? Okay. What percentage of freshers do you think get placed above 5 lakhs of salary? Percentage. Take a guess. 10%. Someone is saying 40%. Are you crazy? No, no, no way. Okay, people are close. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's somewhere around like less than 2% freshers, right, are getting placed above 5 LPA. So that's it's not very easy to get good jobs. That means, what do you think these 2% people have, and why are they getting better off jobs or better paying jobs, I would say, uh, rather than the others? Yes, that is absolutely right. That they have better skills, right? Soft skills, hard skill, more awareness, more knowledge about, okay, what am I getting into? What problem can I solve? What skills do I really have? How can I implement those into real life problems? That is what they know, essentially, right? And that is the reason why they are getting a better paying job opportunity versus the others. Correct? So with this insight, okay, let me ask you one more question. Okay, a lot of these people are actually from tier 1 colleges also. That is also true, right? Someone said that, so it's true, it's not false, right? But why do you think a tier 1 college student is getting a better job or a better paying job, I would say, rather than a tier 2 tier 3 college student? On average, it's not like tier 2 tier 3 college students don't do amazing, and they also get amazing jobs, some of them, right? So why do you think? Tier 1 is a brand. I don't think brand is the biggest reason. Best teaching? No way. Not at all. Due to the environment. That is a good point, Prathamesh. That is good. More opportunities. That is also true, Ravi. Senior guidance. That is also true, Sahil. Proper skill set. Proper skill set is learned though. So I'll tell you, right? So this is an insight I could see real time in my college also. So my batchmates also who were in like computer science, IIT Delhi. So even they were preparing, when they were preparing for software development job opportunities, they it's not like their curriculum or their professors had taught them data structures, algorithms, and lead code, and how do you crack amazing Amazon, Google job opportunities, etc. Nothing of that sort was there in the curriculum, right? Even in the best colleges, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, any college you pick up, the curriculum or the professors are not training you to crack the Google, Amazon, and the best of jobs in software development, right? The difference was when they were preparing, all of their peers, their friends were preparing for the same goal. All of them were solving each other's doubts. They had the right community, number one. Number two, they had the right mentorship and guidance, because our seniors were placed at Google or Amazon or Microsoft, and they were telling us that, okay, you need to work on your resume this way. You need to practice lead code problems, start with this topic, then this topic, then this topic, then this topic. So they had given us the entire structure, approach towards it. They were there to help with mock interview preparation. They were there to review our resume and tell us that this is not looking good. This is not a good project. You should build a nice project which can implement all of these functionalities and show some impact, create a unique project, right? They used to tell us, how can you present yourself? How in the interview, how can you prepare specifically for a company? Let's say if a company, Google, everyone knows, right? But let's say Atlassian is coming. How can you prepare your answers better for Atlassian, right? So all that guidance was available, mentorship was available, community was there to help with doubts and everything possible. And number three, of course, being a tier 1 college, more job opportunities were coming to the college also. So all these are the only factors. It's not like they had amazing professors and their curriculum was already teaching them to be amazing software developers and full stack developers. Nothing like that was happening, right? And this is something which we learned when we were starting AccioJob. So this was the insight which we unlocked, right? So what do we do at AccioJob? We basically bridge this, that why do tier 2, tier 3 students not have the same access to community, same access to sort of opportunities, the guidance, mentorship at all points of time, just like a tier 1 student is having right now, right? So what AccioJob does is exactly this. What is AccioJob? If I have to summarize it for you guys in a few lines, AccioJob is just like a online college for you, right? So you join in with a set of motivated people who are all working hard towards becoming amazing software developers or data analysts, business analysts, and getting amazing jobs, right? You have access to mentors, almost like college seniors, right? So our mentors, instructors are people who are graduated from IITs, BITS, NITs, etc., and are working in these product-based companies we are dreaming of, like the Googles and the Amazons, etc. And they are like 3 years, 2 years, 4 years experienced people. So they have been on our side of the table, right? They have also practiced thousands of questions on lead code, given hundreds of sort of interview rounds, etc., and then cleared this, right? And they are passionate to help students now. So it's like your senior or your elder brother, etc., right? So you have mentors and instructors who are very, very close to you, who are passionate to help you out, right? And the best part is you will have guidance and doubt solving, because a lot of students will run into a lot of doubts when they are learning, because that is how it is, right? Of course, if you don't have doubts, you're not curious enough, you're not thinking enough, you're not asking questions enough, right? So you will have doubts, you should have doubts, and that is why we'll have mentors all the time available at a single click access to ask your doubts, get them resolved, and move further, right? So, and most importantly is the lack of opportunity. So what we do as AccioJob is that we have our own placement team. We directly partner with companies. We ask them to do recruitment drives for our students who are trained people. So for companies, it is very easy. Instead of going to a college campus and hiring someone and then training them, it becomes easier for them to hire from AccioJob, because our students are already trained on the skills they need, right? They have built projects, they have worked hard on improving their skill sets, on their soft skills, on their communication skills, on their resume. They have built good projects already. So they know what it is to actually do software dev, right? And that is exactly what AccioJob does, right? So in a nutshell, we are an online college. We will train you on hard skills, soft skills, resume, projects, interviews, mock interviews. We will get you job opportunities. We will make you sit for recruitment drives. We will get you placed. Simple, right? And we have our alumni community. Everything is the same, just like a college. I wish that our traditional colleges would do amazing job in the 3-year, 4-year span which students are there with them. But unfortunately, that is not the case. And that is why only 2% freshers are going to amazing jobs, but the rest are not. And our goal is exactly to sort of be that bridge. What they didn't do in 3 years, 4-year span, we do it in a couple of semesters worth of time period with our students, right? Of course, we work harder and we make our students also work harder. No doubt about that. But that is needed, right? If we are chasing a dream, and no dream is actually achieved without hard work, right? So even like I got into IIT after my 12th standard, 11th and 12th, I also made some sacrifices. I also worked hard towards a goal. Effort is something which is a must, right? So on that note, that is a quick gist about what AccioJob does and what my story has been. And it's been amazing 5 years of interacting and training and placing thousands of students like you, right? And I hope a lot of you guys also will join us and we get the good fortunes of working hard with you, training you, and helping you get your career started as well and do amazingly well in your careers going forward as well, right? So in a gist, that is what AccioJob does, right? Let me now quickly deep dive and take you through the next set of more important questions, right? Because I'm assuming all of you guys are here for seeking an amazing career in IT sector. Is that true or not? Yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down. कुछ कर दो यार. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Let me now share my screen then. So let me talk a little bit about that. Okay, we are all here to kickstart our careers at amazing places, become great software developers, get great jobs. But what is needed to get these great jobs? Sir, you're talking about skills, this, that. What skills are needed? How do I have? What skills should I have so that I can get a job in Google or a Microsoft or maybe a TCS also, right? What are the skills needed, right? That should be your next question. Okay, so let me check by asking you guys only. What do you think are the skills needed if you want to crack a job in TCS, let's say? Has anyone gone to the internet and searched that, okay, what does TCS ask? What is the process to get hired, right? Okay, someone is saying communication, someone is saying coding, someone is saying communication again, basic DSA, very good. Experience, no. TCS hires 35,000 freshers every year, Vivek. So you cannot say experience, right? Basic knowledge of technology, anyone technology. Yes, I am in TCS, Ravi. So Ravi knows best that what were the skills he needed to have to crack TCS, right? So, yes. So what are the skills needed? You guys are right. Some of you have done the research. Very good. So if you want to crack a job in TCS, you will have to clear their test, of course, right? So aptitude skills, aptitude practice will be needed, of course. Basic programming knowledge, basic DSA knowledge will be needed, of course. right? Not very high level DSA is asked as such. Next, of course, you need to have some communication skills so that you can face the interviewer and sit there in the interview, right? That is must. Why not? Of course, you need that much and that amount of communication skills and confidence and presentation skills, I would say, to summarize it, right? So at least this much would be needed, right? If you want to crack TCS. Most important is aptitude skills first, because that is the first step to crack their test in the very first place, right? So at least these skills are needed. Of course, if you have a resume with a decent project, that will help in your interview, especially to have a good conversation on it also, right? So all of these things are important if you want to crack a job in TCS, let's say, or for your Infosys or Capgemini or Cognizant, maybe companies which are large IT service based organizations in India, and they are hiring like good thousands, like 20, 30, 40,000 students every year, right? So it's huge opportunities available at these places, of course, right? Now, let's say if you want to crack a Mang company, we all dream about Fang and Mang. You call it Fang or Mang, it's the same thing, right? So Facebook became Meta, so it's now Mang. But let's say you want to crack Google, what do you think you need to have in terms of skills? Anyone? I'm sure if I ask you what is your dream company, a lot of people will say Google, Amazon, Microsoft, right? So did you ever go to the internet and search what do I need to have so that I can crack a Google or a sort of a Amazon or a Microsoft? Programming skills. Yeah, programming skills is a little vague, don't you think, right? A little detailed if we go. Strong problem solving skills, very good, right? Yes, absolutely, that is true. Data structures, algorithms, advanced data structures, algorithms, very good. English fluency, very good. Good logic, good problem solving skills, more or less similar, right? Yes, that is true, right? That is correct. Yeah, so if you want to crack a Mang company, etc., 70% of their sort of test and interview process is around data structures, algorithms, where they are testing your problem solving skills, right? So yes, of course, you need to have strong data structures, algorithms knowledge, which comes with a lot of practice, right? It's not easy to become very good with data structures, algorithms, and improve your problem solving skills. So a lot of practice up to right from scratch to advanced DSA, right? Number two, yes, you need to have good communication skills because you will be working at MNCs which have global teams, right? So you got to have basic presentation skills intact so that you can interact with people, you can interact with teams, right? At least that much should be there. A little bit of system design knowledge will be helpful, of course, right? For freshers, not very high level, right? But a little bit would definitely be helpful, right? Good projects on your resume, very good point, right? Because the very first step is resume shortlisting. If you don't have a good project on your resume, you will not get shortlisted in the very first step, right? So yes, good projects, unique projects which can show some impact will always be weighed higher than a clone project. Let's say you can build a clone of, let's say, AccioJob clone, right? But a unique problem which you found that, okay, my mother every day asks me what to make for dinner and lunch, right? So I've made this auto generator app where randomly she just clicks a button and she gets a menu for today so that she doesn't bug me anymore, right? So I'm just telling you, giving you an example, that unique problem, whatever you can identify, try and build out a project around it, and that will be always weighed higher than a very common cliche project, right? Again, coming to the point, now you know what skills are needed. So let's say when we are talking about AccioJob's own website itself, right? So our program which we are talking about is to train you on full stack web development, data structures, algorithms, and help you kickstart your career at an amazing place, right? So our very own website, which you see here, how do you like our website? Can we have quick feedback, or if you like it, please pass on your compliments, because this website has been made by an AccioJob student also, right? So if you click here, you will be able to interact with our student also who has made this website, right? So your goal should also be that at the end, by the end of the program, I am at a place where I can build such amazing websites, web apps, software apps, right? And solve real problems, right? Abhinav, where can we improve? How can we become a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10? You tell me. Just kidding. Okay. So yeah, but so this is what we want students to understand, that you have to strive to become as good as someone in the industry, right? So that that is what companies really want. That can you be a deployable resource? Can you come in and contribute for the company, right? So what does our program cover? Let me quickly now walk you through all of those skills which we have discussed. Uh, how will we sort of learn all of it, right? So the beauty about AccioJob is that you will get top-notch instructors. You will always have doubt-solving assistants real time, right? Morning 11 a.m. to night 1 a.m. We have mentors available who are helping you resolving your doubts immediately, right? We have a lot of one-on-one mentorship sessions and mock interviews, right? Because I'll tell you why. Because see, our program essentially, if you look at it, our program is sort of backed by NSDC, which is National Skill Development Corporation, right? Which is a Government of India initiative. And so if you once you complete the AccioJob program, you will be able to download a proper authenticated certificate, which is like nationally recognized from the government Skill India platform, right? So and it will have a proper QR code, etc., which proves that yes, I have done a full stack dev program and I am completely skilled and thorough with these skill sets, right? So and that is something which comes in. So when NSDC, why did NSDC accredit our program, right? Because the curriculum, the learning pedagogy, the kind of help, the kind of outcomes which students are getting are state of the art, right? So I'll tell you about how the program works, right? So of course, just a second, I will come to the curriculum once. Before that, let me quickly show you the key important features, right? So that you are on the same page with me. Yes, this is the four co-founders which I was talking about. The leftmost is me, right? So yes, we have two programs, right? We have the beginner program and the intermediate program. Of course, it depends on what is the student starting point. If a student is new to programming, absolutely new to programming, doesn't know a lot, doesn't know the basics and fundamentals are not intact, we would highly recommend them to join the beginners program, because the beginner program essentially has the first 4 months of building that strong foundation first. Because as freshers, the biggest thing companies are evaluating is how strong your foundation is. Of course, you will keep learning more and more, but a building will be stable only if the foundation is super strong, right? So for freshers, very important thing is that your foundation and fundamentals are very clear and very strong. That is a must. So with the beginners program, the total duration is 11 months for the beginners program, right? Where the first 4 months, we have aggressive focus on creating very strong fundamentals for the student. We cover, like, we make sure that their logic building, their approach, their fundamentals of programming, introduction to algorithms, these things are strong. They have polished themselves with a lot of aptitude practice also. And by the end of the 4 months, they are in a position that they can easily clear TCS, Infosys, or any of these large service-based IT organizations at least, right? And then they continue further deep diving into more depth, deep diving into data structures, algorithms, and backend, Spring Boot, or else choosing the track of becoming a MERN stack developer, where they will deep dive into HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, Node.js, Express, MongoDB, right? And so this is how it works, right? And in both the programs, the intermediate program, we have a selection test and an interview, right? Post which, if you have the basics of programming already sorted, you can join directly into the intermediate program also. That is also okay. If you don't have your basics of programming sorted already, you can start with the beginners program, okay? And in both the programs, you get access to the same curriculum, right? Beginner modules will, of course, have extra modules and extra curriculum for strong foundation first, and then followed by all the other modules, same covered as in the intermediate program also, right? And in both the programs, you will have access to same mentors, instructors, placement opportunities, everything, right? Okay. So yeah, so these are the two primary programs. So these live classes which we have starting from today, and Saksham is going to start with the first class today at 9 o'clock. He will teach you for the next 8-10 days. He will teach you the very fundamentals of programming, the basics of programming, right? And basis of what Saksham is teaching you in the next 8 to 10 days, we will keep a small test and an interview. Whoever is consistent, see, we always reward hardworking people and consistent people because those are our values, right? So if you work hard for the next 8-10 days with Saksham, solve assignments, attend his classes, ask him doubts, get it cleared, right? You will easily be able to clear the test and interview also, right? Once you clear the test and interview, you can join directly in the intermediate program. If you do not clear the test and interview, or you are non-serious and you don't attend these classes, etc., and you know that you are someone who is starting from scratch, absolutely, you can join into the beginners program. Okay. Okay. So I will show you what the pre-course looks like, right? So that should give you a fair amount of idea as well. Right? So right now, if you would be logging into your AccioJob accounts, you might be seeing something like this first, right? Okay. So our beginner batch is starting from 5th of April, guys, right? So if anyone is sure that I want to join the beginners batch directly, they can directly join the batch starting like in 3 days itself, right? And our intermediate process basically has just started with today. So the selection process for the 5th April intermediate batch is over. Now we are talking about the first May intermediate batch, right? First week of May, May intermediate batch, which is starting. The selection process for that is now beginning with today's free classes. Okay. So once you go inside, you will be able to see that, okay, I need to attend live classes every day, right? So you can see here that, yes, my live classes are scheduled every day from today onwards. So today's live class, you must have joined directly from here or from the WhatsApp. But from tomorrow onwards, you can join the live classes directly from here itself, right? You can come here, you can click here and join the class, right? Also, the live class recordings will automatically be available here. So today's class recording will be available here after the class is over, right? Apart from that, every day for the next few days, once you have the free live class, you will and you should solve assignments also. So you can go inside and you can click here and you can solve these assignments every day. Okay. Apart from this, if you have any doubts, you have mentors available on live sessions also and on Discord also. So we have our Discord community where our alumni, our mentors, our team, everyone is there, right? And a lot of people like you are aspiring new programmers, right? So you can join our Discord community and ask your doubts there also, or you can directly join the live session with the mentor and ask your doubts there also. Okay. Apart from that, every day live classes must attend. Solve assignments every day with the live classes. Stay consistent for 10 days at least, and then you will realize that, oh, I can learn so much if I get access to amazing instructors, mentors, doubt solving support, every possible thing, right? So this is how you can attend the pre-course. And at the end of the pre-course, you will see that, yes, I have a coding test from 11th of April to 15th of April and interview from 11th to 15th April. After that, you can give those and you can, once you clear that, you can join the intermediate program directly also if you want. Okay. Apart from that, if you are someone who is looking to join the beginner program, you can directly sort of request a callback for that also, or book your seat directly also, right? Let's say if some of you want to sort of have more doubts, etc., you could attend our career guidance sessions also every day, which we have. Or if you want to connect with some of our alumni, let's say, right? So we have the option for students to connect with our alumni also. You can go here and you can click connect with alumni. If I click on connect with alumni, right, my request has been taken. So automatically the team will connect you with some alumni relevant from your background, etc. And you can get your questions answered. You can take guidance from them also that, okay, how did your journey look like? How did you prepare? Were there any issues you faced, etc.? Okay. So all of this can be done through the platform itself. So just log into AccioJob and you will get all the understanding from the platform itself. And make sure you are joining the classes on time from tomorrow for the next 8-10 days, attending the classes, getting doubts resolved and solving assignments. This is a must. Okay. So I hope you are actually doing that for sure. Okay. Perfect. Coming back to yes. So coming back to where we were, right? So what does the schedule look like in the main batch, right? So after you join the AccioJob program, every day we have lectures, live lectures with our instructors at night from 8 to 11 p.m., right? Monday to Friday. On weekends, we have coding contests and discussion of the coding contest, right? And apart from this, throughout the journey, you will have access to live doubt resolution with mentors. You will have access to one-on-one mentorship sessions, mock interviews. So every student goes through at least 8 to 10 mock interviews throughout their journey, right? Because mock interviews will help you prepare much better for company interviews, right? Through the journey, we will build amazing projects in real sessions also. And apart from those, self-guided projects also, right? We will have soft skill sessions. So we know a lot of the students won't have good communication skills, won't have good resume already, right? So we will help you with each and every front, right? Helping you improve your soft skills, communication skills, improve your resume, improve your portfolio, every possible thing. You will have, in fact, mock HR interviews also to prepare you for some HR interviewing also, right? Because if I ask, half the people in today's session would not be able to give a very good answer to a very simple question which every interview will start with, tell me something about yourself, right? Half the people will not be able to give a very good answer. Half the people might be giving a mugged up answer, something like, yes sir, my name is Yash and I did my 10th from this, 12th from this, I'm from this place, etc, 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 right? It sounds like a mugged up answer completely. That's not a good approach, right? All of those things is something which we cover throughout the program, right? Don't, like, we take complete responsibility of the student. We work with them end to end, right? Whatever help they need till the time we get them placed. Okay. Yes, we have some amazing engagement quizzes also, just to see who are the people who are not sleeping, right? We have Accio Premier League every day in our classes where we do a quick quiz and we give you some. I'm sure all the students here are hungry all the time. I know I was always hungry. If someone was giving free food in college, I used to run, right? So we'll give you some amazing Swiggy coupons so that you can order a late night meal for yourself. But you have to be hardworking and attend the classes, be attentive, and yep. Okay. Of course, our instructors, mentors, you can meet them, reach out to them on LinkedIn also, maybe connect with them. They are all super passionate people, right? And they work at our dream companies, right? And we get to learn from them directly. So yeah. Where will you get placed? Of course, it depends totally on your hard work. How much can you upskill, right? But you can get placed anywhere from a 3 LPA job or a 3, 4, 5 LPA job from a TCS Infosys to a 40 lakh job with Palo Alto Networks or a Google or Amazon at 30 or something like that, right? So it totally depends on how much can you upskill yourself. We will give you access to all sorts of opportunities, right from a 3 LPA job opportunity to a 40 LPA job opportunity, right? It totally depends on how much can you work hard with us, how much can you improve on the skills which are needed, right? So you all know that if you want to crack a Google job, you need to do amazing with advanced DSA, problem solving skills, good projects on your CV. If you are there, why would I want to get you placed anywhere else? I want to get you placed at Google only, right? So this is how this works. Okay. And we have a dedicated placement team. So just like you have a college placement cell, which is probably ineffective, our placement team partners aggressively with hiring partners, right? With companies, we get them to do recruitment drives with us, right? We have Lowe's, for example, which is now hiring at 12.65 LPA. And we've already had, like, in the last 3 months, more than 25 students placed at Lowe's alone, right? And of course, there are other companies like HSBC, etc. But Lowe's is going to hire 150 plus people. Capgemini is going to hire more than 200 people through us, right? HSBC Bank is hiring quantities through us, right? So a lot of these companies have become now permanent hiring partners with us, right? They hire every month from us, right? Because they know that this is much better quality. These are trained people. These are students who have worked hard for 6, 8 months with us, right? 6, 8, 10, 12, how much ever your journey goes with us, right? And they have really worked hard and put effort to improve their skills, and they are in a much better position now, right? So that is why more and more companies have now we've started attracting more and more companies, and that's just increasing month over month now. Okay. So yep. Again, eligibility is not a concern. You can come from any background, any 10th, 12th percentage, any degree, doesn't really matter. You have a gap year, you don't have, it's okay, right? So everyone who is aligned that, yes, if I work hard and gain these skills, I can get a career in IT sector, is more than welcome, right? The more important eligibility criteria is, are you ready to work hard or not, right? That is important, because again, the name of our startup is AccioJob, which comes from Harry Potter, but it's not magic, right? No one can magically get you placed. Of course, you have to work hard with us. You ask for help, I will give you 2x help, right? But magically, no one can get placed, right? I know there are some fraud institutes, etc., who are like, yeah, we will get someone else to give interview for you, etc. But that is not how the world works, guys, right? That is not what we do. So here, people come, people work hard, people want to improve their skills, their personality, most importantly, like, right? They want to come out as proper, aware, responsible, highly skilled adults, come software developers, and get amazing career started. So that should be your goal if you're coming into this program with us. Okay. Perfect. Again, thousands of students, and we have countless stories, right? Sometimes I tear up by thinking of the stories of a lot of our past students, right? People working as at urban company in carpenters, etc. People working at odd jobs, people being farmers, people having very poor financial situations, people having uh, years and years of gaps and not a confused state of mind that what can I do, and all kinds of stories, right? So and all of these have sort of students are always very grateful because they have grown so much through the journey, right? They also understand how much as a personality we have improved, right? And uh, for me, this is the biggest impact, right? What else can we create? Like, if we can help thousands of students actually realize their true potential, nothing better than that is possible, right? So again, placement highlights, we have a detailed placement report on our website as well, right? So you can sort of detailed deep dive you can take from that. Also, you can interact with our alumni also in the Discord community, on LinkedIn also, right? You can ping them on LinkedIn, you can ask them, or you can press the connect with alumni button so that we will help you connect with an alumni directly if you want, right? So the whole idea is that for AccioJob, we always value transparency with the students. We know we are the most student friendly bootcamp here. We will go the extra mile to help students on whatever front we can, right? And that is what the student cares about. Am I getting good quality education? Are the people there to support me? Will they help me till the very end? And will they keep pushing me, motivating me to go ahead, right? Which is something which we will surely do, right? So yes, if you are looking for something like that, you are absolutely at the right place, right? Yes, we will give a certificate. The certificate will be National Skill Development Corporation, NSDC accredited, downloadable from Government Skill India platform, etc. And but you are not here just for the certificate. Remember, yes, you will get a certificate which is recognized nationally. You can use it, you can keep it, etc. But you are here to actually gain skills, build amazing projects, get amazing jobs as a career outcome, right? Certificate is there. It is a good proof that, okay, I have done this program, I have these skills, etc. But more important things which you are learning, always be cognizant of that. Okay. Lots and lots of companies have come in, have sort of hired folks. Again, totally depends on how much you're going to work hard with us, right? We can give you every possible help and support through the program, but in the end, it is you who is going to put in the hard work with us. Okay. Perfect. Payment options. So beginners program, intermediate program, we have both the programs, right? Like I said, again, the program, we've tried to price it as reasonably as possible. If you go ahead and compare with competitors, etc., you will find us reasonable. For the value which we give, we are probably there, right? So we have the upfront payment options where the entire program, the 11-month program, can be subscribed for 98,400. We have some scholarships, like I said, with Accio Premier League, with our scholarship test every month, right? So all of those places you can try your best, and if you are hardworking, you will get some scholarships also on this program, right? Plus, we give you no cost EMI, so it's a zero interest rate loan for you, education loan for you, zero interest rate. So you don't pay any extra rupee. You just pay the same amount split across 12 months for yourself. Okay. With the intermediate program, after you clear the test and interview, we give you both options: upfront payment also, pay after placement also. In pay after placement, the student has to pay a small amount of 15,000 as a refundable deposit initially at the start of the program, and the rest of the fees is paid completely after they get placed in a job, right? So if you're earning 5 to 10, you pay 11,800 for 15 months. That is a total of 1,77,000. If you are getting placed between 10 to 18 LPA, you pay 15,000 per month for 15 months. That is 2.36 LPA lakhs, sorry. And if you get placed above 18, you end up paying 19,666 per month for 15 months. That is a total of 2.95 lakhs. right? So that is how that works. Okay. And these are the two options. You should attend the next few days of live classes and try your best to clear the coding test interview. Also understand where am I standing, what should be the right program for me. We have tried to price this as reasonably as possible, right? So this is, you're investing in your own career, right? 6,000 rupees a month is peanuts. That's 200 rupees a day. You're probably spending more in some party, etc., right? Or whatever. But we have tried to keep it as reasonable. But again, understand that we have top-notch instructors, mentors, a lot of one-on-one sessions, a batch manager there to completely guide you through the journey, right? A placement team to source complete placement opportunities. So this is like as reasonable as we could price it. Okay, perfect. Again, the beginner program also comes with a job guarantee for the 2021 to 2024 batch students, right? So feel free to join in. Again, job guarantee is just a confidence from our side that yes, we can get you placed, right? We know our curriculum and the skills which we are training you on are fully in line with our hiring partners. They are actually asking for this skill, right? So we know for a fact that if you work hard with us, complete the program with us, we have a guarantee from our side that we will get you placed in one of these partner companies for sure. Okay. Yep. And that is a gist of what here is, right? Let me show you one very interesting, cool thing before I can start taking your questions, right? Let me show you. Yes. Perfect. Right. So this is a gist of our curriculum, right? So every month is a module and how we run the program in a modular fashion. You can just go to our website and you can check out the curriculum in detail also, right? All the curriculum detail is explained properly in this sort of file here, which you can find on the website itself, right? So do check out curriculum in detail also. But meanwhile, I want to show you something cool, right? So this is AccioJob's learning platform, guys, right? So what happens is that once you're joining AccioJob's platform course, right? Once you're in the main batch, you would be using the learning platform a lot, right? Like every day you would be spending 5-6 hours on it easily. So once you log in, this is the home page where it tells you what is the upcoming class like, which module you are in, etc. Then here comes the modules page, right? So what happens is that every day, let's say on 16th February, I had a class on binary tree 1. So automatically that day's assignments will be there for you to solve, and automatically the live lecture recording will be available parallelly with it. And these recordings and assignments are accessible for you for lifetime also, right? So in a very arranged, organized fashion, you will have the entire program with you, with recordings, with assignments, right? For you to access for a lifetime also, right? But every day your classes will keep coming up, your lectures, recordings, your assignments for the day, everything will be there for you. You will be able to see last month's module also, October, November modules also, etc. Right? Like I said, we have live doubt hours, right? So throughout the day, we have chat option also, or we have a video option also. Either you can ask your doubt on chat. Some students are slightly shy, right? So they can ask their doubts on chat also if they want, or if they want, they can ask their doubts on a video call also, right? They can request the mentor that, okay, let's do a video call. And the mentor can actually, you can screen share, he can help you debug everything, right? Next and most important area is the gym section, right? Gym, by the name of the gym, it goes like you go there, you work out and you get stronger. Same, you come to our gym, you work hard and you will get stronger at your logic building skills, at your programming skills, right? So in the gym section, we have more than 1800, almost 1900 questions for you to practice. You can filter. It's like more questions than probably Code Chef also now, right? Or somewhere around the same line. So you can come here, you can sort of choose the topic, you can start solving those questions. We have some cheat sheets also for students to practice and revise also. We have web development assignments on our platform itself, right? More than 400 web development assignments on the platform itself, right? We have a lot of aptitude practice questions, almost like 3600 aptitude practice questions, which again, we'll keep making you practice a lot because practice is very, very important, very crucial, right? Next, I was talking about the contest tab, right? So every weekend we have coding contests. So these are proper proctored contests in a timed environment you give it, right? So you essentially are practicing very well for company coding tests also, right? Next is our one-on-one sessions page. So like I said, we have a lot of one-on-one sessions, right? So you have mock interviews, you have mentorship sessions, which you can raise a request that, okay, I need some help with front-end development. So front-end mentorship session I can book. I can book a mock interview on, let's say, DSA 2 module. I have done it. So I have just booked it. I got a score of 8 out of 10 also. I can see my report card also. I can see the complete recording of my session also, right? All of those things are available here, right? So similarly, right? So all of these things are available on the platform itself. We have detailed notes of all the topics covered for the students to refer whenever they want. Every possible topic, we have detailed notes available on the platform itself, right? We have a calendar, we have a soft skill section where you can sort of get your resume reviewed, practice some communication skills, etc. We have a project section which guides you for some self-paced projects also, right? Whenever you want to. We have our job portal, so you apply for job openings. Job openings keep coming in on the platform. You directly apply from the platform, right? You become eligible for job openings as and when you start giving mock interviews of modules, and as you start clearing more and more modules, you start getting eligible for more and more job opportunities, right? So yeah, all these job opportunities, for example, are live right now as we speak. These are drives which are ongoing probably, right? Arista probably has closed. We had 5 people hired in Arista yesterday. Right. So yes, so all of these, like this is how the job portal and companies coming in works for you. We also give students access to off-campus job opportunities. So we give them curated, instead of student looking for 10 different portals, etc., etc. We will curate and share them some links directly so that they can keep applying for off-campus opportunities also, right? So our objective is to get the students skilled and get them placed, be it in our own partner companies, be it off campus. Of course, even if you get off campus, you can always apply for better opportunities with AccioJob, right? So this is how the learning platform would also look like for you once you come in and join in. Okay. So this is how the entire program works. I have only 2 minutes left, but I can extend it by at least 5 more minutes, I think, and take on your doubts first, right? So if anyone has any doubts, any questions, feel free to ask, right? Also, more than happy to sort of interact with all of you guys later on, also on LinkedIn, on probably on Discord or LinkedIn, wherever you guys feel comfortable, right? You can ask for your doubts, your questions. If you have just some career guidance, you just need some advice related to what should I do, sir? I'm not sure, I'm very confused, etc. Feel free to reach out, and more than happy to help, right? Irrespective. Also, you can reach out to our team also if you have any doubts directly from the website. You will see the option to sort of call us up directly or WhatsApp us and ping us there, right? So whatever you are comfortable with, you can get your doubts cleared with us directly. Okay, posting my LinkedIn URL here if any one of you would want to connect. Happy to connect on LinkedIn also. Okay. Yes. Okay, I can now take some questions. Sir, what if one clears the test for intermediate but can't pay that refundable upfront fees? Bhavya, so even for that, we have kept EMI option, right? So you can pay as low as like 1,500 rupees a month for 10 months and opt for the pay after placement intermediate program, right? So we've tried to do it as student friendly as possible. So public companies also come in AccioJob portal. What does that mean, Sahil? Public companies in the sense like, so AccioJob partner companies will only come on the AccioJob job portal. There is a separate off-campus tab where we will share all the companies' drives which are happening apart from this also, right? I am from USA. Can I participate? Of course, Purushottam, if you're here to learn, happy to have you go through the program and get you to sort of learn these skills. I'm sure in US also. In fact, in US, a similar program would cost you like $10,000, $12,000 probably, but here it is like $1,000, $1,200,000 for you, right? So, so yeah, of course, take all the skills and value you can. Of course, more than welcome, right? Hi, how many months duration for these classes? So Abhi, like I said, the beginner program goes on for a total of 11 months, right? And the intermediate program for 8 months, right? Sir, undergraduate also get job now, sir? Yes, of course, Maruti, yes. Yes. Day one, what I likes from Accio, they are not us. Like, I'm not sure, Bunty, what you are asking. What if someone gets not placed from AccioJobs after 1 year and he applied for pay after placement? Prathamesh, of course, then we will not charge you at all. In fact, the 15,000 also is refundable, like I said, right? Of course, you have to work hard with us and complete the program with us. That is a must. So beginner course pay fees. Yes, Suraj, beginner course is upfront fees. Yes, that's right. So when we start pay EMI after getting my job or before? Manaswini, if you're opting for the beginner program or the upfront option with intermediate also, then from the beginning of the program. If you're opting for the pay after placement option after clearing the test and interview, then you can pay after your job starts essentially, right? My name is Ravi. I'm 26 years old. I've been over a year at TCS. Package is 4. I was decent at coding. Okay, but after joining, I feel I forgot. In TCS and allocated applications, I learned nothing here. I can totally understand. Ravi, see, I never advise a student to leave the job till they are confident that they are financially stable, right? If you think, yes, you are financially stable and sound and you don't mind that, okay, I can invest my next 8-10 months properly into my career. Of course, without a job, you will be able to invest more time, and that will help your learning even more. You will be able to practice much more. But I cannot personally tell this till the time the student is confident they are financially stable, right? Because a lot of people have their jobs as the primary source of income, and it has a lot of dependencies. Yeah. Government companies, Sahil is asking. Oh, government companies, very few, yeah. Sahil, sometimes if there are open drives, etc., only then. But very, like, if you compare number of opportunities in private versus government, it's a very big difference, right? Bunty, 10 days. Yeah, next few days are completely free. Next few days are completely free for you to attend the classes, solve assignments, everything. Yeah. Sir, I'm in my 4th year and I don't know anything well. I'm feeling very low as my friends are already placed. What should I do? Rahul, you cannot feel low, right? Why are they placed? Because maybe they were sort of working. They worked hard earlier on their skills and improved it. You got to pull up your socks. It's not a comparison, right? You have a 50-year career ahead of you. Think long term, right? Focus on the fact that I have to upskill myself and automatically I will also translate a very good job, right? And if you work super hard, get a skill level better than where they are, probably you could kickstart your career from a much better place also, right? A lot of your friends, maybe if they're working for TCS, Infosys, etc., and you work super hard, you crack something much higher also, right? That would be great, right? So don't be into the comparison mode. Understand, self-reflect that where do I need to work on, where am I lacking, and let's work hard, right? Invest energy at the right place. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks, Bunty. Can I give upfront fees of intermediate course? Salman, yes, you can, but only after you clear the test and interview. Yeah. Sir, in upfront pay, if I didn't select in any company, so can I get all my fees? Yes, Sushant, if you are in the job guarantee sort of agreement, etc., and you are completing the program with us, working hard through the program, then yes. Hi, it's data analytics bootcamp or web development. Vinay, today is the orientation for the full stack development program. We have a data analytics cohort also, which will be starting somewhere in mid-May, but you can register separately for the data analytics program, right? This is for the full stack web development program, what I'm talking about, right? May I know the basic pay for beginner course before getting placed? Like I said, Thara, right? So we have the courses 98,000 with discounts, scholarships, etc. It comes to somewhere around. It totally depends how you are doing in our scholarship test, in our APL, etc. And post scholarships, you can take the program for almost as low as 6,000 rupees a month. Yeah. Hi, sir. I've completed BSc. Is MCA required to place in IT sector? Pranay, no, it's not a requirement per se. Opens up your eligibility at a few more companies, of course. But if you work hard on your skills, honestly, that will be a must, because we have so many students who are coming after MCA also, right? They thought that, okay, after BCA or BSc, I do MCA and then I will get placed. But in MCA also, you are not learning any skills. Eventually, it is your skills who are going to decide that are you going to get placed or not. Simple. Right. So yeah, for both, Abhinandan. Can you make 100 for those who ranked in Gajanan? That's very difficult, right? We already do it for 3 people, and that's also a lot of cost. We are a young startup, right? You got to understand. If after 10 years we become a big company, etc., then I can do that very easily. Right now, it is very difficult for us, right? Sir, I have 2 years of gap. Can I get a job? Of course, Jaya. There have been so many folks with gap years, right? So don't worry about gap years, etc. This so much. Sir, I have PG exams in between pre-course. That is okay, Madhusudan. Yeah, thoda, a little bit extra effort, Madhusudan. Come on, right? No pain, no gain. A little less sleep for a few days. Yeah. How to forget fear in front of interviewer? Naveen, with a lot of practice, right? No other way, to be honest. First time I was taking in my first year in college, I was speaking in front of people. I was also shaking. But slowly with time, with a lot of practice, I have become confident and fluent, right? So in today's session, I was fluent, right? Did you feel that I was nervous, this, that, etc.? No, right? Because it's only practice. Okay. And we have mock interviews for exactly that purpose, so that you don't go to a company interview and you're like blank, right? That doesn't happen. That is why. Uh, yes, Purushottam, if you can, of course, pay in installments. You can join in with zero knowledge also. You will have to work hard, and you realize that, yes, if you're here for learning the skills, you are absolutely at the right place, right? In terms of job opportunities, directly cracking it, you will be eligible for lesser opportunities because you're 2006 batch pass out, right? We target opportunities primarily for the recent folks, right? But yes, there will still be some opportunities. In fact, if you'll have these skill sets, you actually become good at it, you can tap into other opportunities like freelancing also, and like apply by yourselves as well, etc. Right? Uh, yes, absolutely, Jai Bhaskar. Okay, okay, okay. I have experience in digital marketing and I'm recently working. Yes, Prashant, yes, you can. Rakesh, so I'm not able to understand what your question is. Like, if you're in digital marketing, you want to switch towards IT sector, right? Is it something like that? Because I didn't get your question. Okay, perfect. But salary issues. Okay, got it, Rakesh. Understood now. Yep, man. See, everyone knows here that IT sector, you grow, growth is fast, monetary component or salaries are higher. All of that is something you know, right? But the harsh reality is, for all of that, you need good set of skills also. It's not like everyone will get good job, good package, everything, good growth automatically. Nothing happens automatically. Yeah. So yeah, but of course, a higher paying and more rewarding career than digital marketing right now. That is true. Yes, absolutely, Manjeet. 2020 graduates are eligible for the program. Why not? Uh, yes, Devashish, gap years is okay. Yes, Karthik, the next few days of free live classes are of course free. It's my last year from mechanical and I don't know where and how to start. Abhijit, if you have made up your mind that yes, I want to look at a career in IT sector, you're at the right place. Start from scratch, build up your skills from scratch, and become actually good and thorough at it. Right. Uh, yes, Prashant already answered. Sir, can you arrange a session on proper resume making? Gajanan, in the next few days, we will have a session on resume making also. Right. So do attend that. Yeah. Uh, no, intermediate program doesn't have a AccioSat scholarship. Beginner can may have chance to pay after place. No, Shravani, beginner program doesn't have that. Uh, yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect. But now currently market is going down. So how can we get jobs? So Sushant, still yesterday 5 people got placed. Last week 20 more people got placed with lows, right? So hiring is still happening. Of course, market has slowed down, and that is the truth. That is it. You're not wrong there, right? But market will pick up again. What can we do? We will focus on becoming good with our skills so that even in current market we get placed, right? If we are getting placed in current market also, we will easily get placed, and we will be overskilled probably in a bullish market, right? So that should be your goal. You cannot just sit down and say, oh, market is slow these days, let's relax, right? No, that's the wrong mindset. In when the market is slow, you should double down on upskilling, right? So that you are, in fact, instead of 1,000 openings, if there are only 500 openings in this market, you should be good enough that I can tap those 500. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. I have already overshot a lot of time. For any more questions, Shikha, can you please share the Discord link with them, or I will put my LinkedIn ID also. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to help you with your doubts, right? Or second is that our Discord community link is also on the chat. We will post it again, so you can join our Discord community and ask your doubts there also, right? That is also not an issue. Apart from that, Yep, Shikha has posted the Discord link on the chat for you guys. Okay, perfect. Apart from that, I think Shikha, what's up next is Saksham here, who is going to sort of start with the class. Sorry. In beginner program, there it's no pay after placement, but after complete the course, we don't get a job. What will I do? Sandeep, Kishan, if you are in the job guarantee range, then yes, we do guarantee a job for you. If you are not also, you are here to learn, right? And you will get a job if you have worked hard. Maybe instead of 4 months or 6 months or 8 months or 10 months, or it can take 12 months for you, but these are skills which are actually super relevant in the industry. And we are not selling jobs here, right? Remember this. You are not buying a job here by buying the program. You're buying high quality education. You're buying guidance. You're buying access to opportunities, right? So you are here to learn. So come with this mindset that I want to learn as much as possible. I want to become skilled, right? That should be your mindset, right? No one in this world can tell you that, okay, if I give 10 lakh rupees here, automatically I will get placed. If that would have happened, why did your college not get you placed after tens of lakhs of rupees of fees given, right? So have the right mindset. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you guys. I think I can hand it over to Shikha now. She has the amazing Accio Premier League. The attentive folks participate, and the winners probably are getting good treat from Shikha tonight with some Swiggy coupons, I believe. Yep. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure. Again, love interacting with students. I hope this was helpful. Any doubts, any guidance, any help needed in future, also feel free to reach out on the Discord community, on LinkedIn, to AccioJob team directly. You can call us, WhatsApp us, whatever you feel comfortable, right? And happy to help. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, and make sure you're attending the classes for the next 8-10 days. Okay, very important. Like for once, at least be consistent and focused, right? Put yourself in that spot. It is okay to be in slightly uncomfortable zones and do things which you haven't done before. That is to work hard and study hard. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Over to Shikha. Yep.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much, Yash. So I believe we've had a very lovely session until now. And guys, can we also have a quick thank you again? Like Raghavendra just started with a thank you. So can we have a thank you note again from people? And I believe we'll be following his advice as well. So how was the session until now? Just so I can have a quick review. Though I cannot judge him, I have a job that is pretty precious to me. But yes, you can just thank him. Great, thank you so much. So this seems to be an amazing session until now, and he's had good reviews. So guys, hope you all will be here for the next 8 days as well. So we'll be quickly starting with the next segment now, which is called Accio Premier League, right? And ma'am, we can't hear your voice properly. John, I always try to make the voice audible, clearly
I think
audible.
your audio is fine, Shikha. We are able to hear you fine.
Okay, thank you so much, Yash. So I believe the voice is better. It's fine, right? Thank you so much. Okay, great, guys. So I'll be starting with the next segment now, which is known as Accio Premier League, right? And how many of you have already participated in Accio Premier League before? Or maybe how many of you have already attended any of our e-course live classes until now? Has anyone attended any of the previous e-course classes? Can I have a quick yes, no, anything in the chat section? Because chat section, all we want right now is that you have to be all the more attentive, engaged, enthusiastic, and make sure you're just typing in, right? Because this segment that we have right now is going to be pretty all the more to boost your energy. That's it. Okay. So no, why do I only see no's? And yes, guys, you will be receiving a certificate from our end if you are attending all our live classes, right? Make sure you at least attend all the live classes. That's it. Oh, Rohit is here. I've seen Rohit a lot many times. Great. Now, Not until now. Okay, guys. So, great. So, I have very few people who already participated in Accio Premier League. So, I'll quickly begin with an introduction for the same. Guys, it's a very quick quiz segment that we introduced. The idea was that, once we were going ahead with these live classes, we wanted to make sure that the audience members, that everyone who's coming into these live classes get something out of that, right? We know that you get to learn coding, but we wanted to actually get you to learn, get you to win something, right? You get a sense of winning something, you get a sense of achievement then. So hence we introduced Accio Premier League, and since it is already introduced, so anyone who's ever participated in tech quizzes before, or anyone who wants to test their tech knowledge, this is a quiz for them. So guys, here I am sharing my screen, and you will be for the next 15 minutes. I believe you will be having little some fun, right? So that would be just for fun purposes, and make sure you do not take it very seriously. Okay, now welcome to Accio Premier League, everyone. This, as we call it, is your taste to learn and win. Now, why do we say it is your taste to learn and win? So, as soon as you get to attend your class live, you get a chance to win exciting rewards every day. How does this happen? At step one, you join your free live class, which congratulations, everyone, we have already joined. At step two, you learn the fundamentals of programming or coding from world-class instructors, one of whom is Saksham. He'll be joining us very soon. And at step three, you participate in Accio Premier League and win rewards up to rupees 20,000. And finally, at step four, you join AccioJob's main batch with a job guarantee. What are these rewards like? Just one of the most frequently asked questions for us. What are these prizes like? So you might get vouchers from Amazon, Swiggy, ATM, etc., etc., and many more of our placement partners, right? So these all are our placement partners, and usually they are the ones who provide these prizes. And if you are lucky enough, guys, you might get AccioJob's customized merchandise box as well, right? And also, if you're participating in 3 APL quizzes or more, you get a chance to win 20,000 rupees scholarship on joining our main batch, right? So that will be a flat scholarship for everyone who participates in 3 or more APL quizzes. That's it. Okay, now start section. Since we know this information, are we good to go? Okay, voice is not properly audible. I believe the voice is pretty audible right now. Why do we have mixed reactions? I mean, is it audible? Is it not? Is it properly audible now? It's that's I think you are in a closed room. That is why your voice is a mountain reverse voice. Nice. I think that is science, I believe. But any which ways, I find another room? One second. Let me just quickly go ahead and 1 second, guys. I quickly go ahead to another room, and probably then we can start with APL. Okay, is it better now? Just a quick question. Great, thank you so much. So, right, guys, now for the next 15 minutes, uh, we didn't receive your voice properly. So, I'll explain it once again. So, just very quick recap, right? What Accio Premier League is. So, everyone who's here in today's session, just focus on the slide that is here on your screen, right? So, welcome to Accio Premier League. This is your place to learn and win. Now, how do you learn and win daily? As soon as you attend your class live, which all of you are already attending, you get to win exciting rewards every day, right? So all of these steps are already, I think we've already come to the third step. We've already joined our free life class. We're already starting with learning the fundamentals of programming or coding, right? We're already starting with the same. Now we are here at step 3, wherein we just have to participate in APL. And as a reward, you will be getting vouchers from Amazon, Paytm, Swiggy, etc., etc. So these are few of our placement partners, and they'll be the ones providing you the rewards. Now, as a special prize from our end, if you participate in 3 APL quizzes or more, you get a chance to win 20,000 rupees scholarship from our end. That's it, right? And once you go ahead and participate, you just have to participate in 3 or more APL quizzes. You'll be eligible for a 20,000 rupees scholarship, and there you go. So I hope we can see you in APL for the next 8 days as well. And 10, I can quickly begin with APL now. Okay, can we pay the amount once we get placed? Yes, it is pay after placement, right? So if you're talking about the intermediate program, it is pay after placement, Pujita. So yes, you can go ahead and pay the amount after you're placed. But then the scholarship won't be applicable on that amount. Okay, any which ways, guys, are we good to go? Can we please begin with APL right now? Or are there any more queries? Because we'll just have 4 questions wherein we get 50 seconds to answer every question, right? Everyone who answers fast and answers correct gets to be on the leaderboard. That's it. Okay, now going ahead, sharing the link with you. Here is the link for the quiz, everyone. So I believe I'm disabling the chat section for everyone at the moment. And here is the link. Please do not type in anything. So make sure you type in your email IDs correctly so that we can send you the rewards accordingly, right? And this is the link. Make sure you join in and type in the email IDs correctly. Okay, so I'll quickly present my screen right now. And once I present, I'll be able to see who all have already joined. Okay, great. So we have a couple of people who've already joined. Right? Make sure you're joining in fast, joining in quickly, and let's just begin as soon as we can. Okay, so I believe we are pretty good to go, and we have around 106 responses only. Where are the rest of the people who are here in the class? Guys, can we have more people joining in very quickly? Just a second. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a second, I believe. Here is the link for everyone who still didn't join in. And guys, we have to begin very quickly, right? So we have to have your instructor joining in very soon. So where are we? We just have to join and type in our email IDs. Okay, 120 to go. So I believe we could have easily reached to 200, but people are not joining in, is it? Okay, so sharing the link once again, everyone. If you are facing any issue while joining in, please let me know, because there shouldn't be any issue as such. Okay, so we have 150 to go, is it? Can we start with a quick countdown while people are joining in? Can we quickly begin with the countdown? Can we join in laptop? Why not, Samvit? I mean, not even a question. You can join in via your laptop, any device you have.
It's showing you have already voted. Yes, you, for people who have already typed in their email IDs, guys, you would have to wait there. Okay, logged in, right? So we have, okay, let's just begin with the countdown. We waited enough, guys. We are beginning here with a quick countdown. So everyone who's typing in a countdown, guys, let's just begin from 10 right now. At the moment, who's starting at 10? Okay, no one starts at 10 today. Why is everyone starting at 8 or 7? Okay, Abhinandan starts at 10. Okay, then we have a 9. Where is a 9? Rohit starts at 9, and then 8 is Manjeet, 7 is, okay, Vishwanand, 6 is Mahesh, okay, 5 is who? 5 is Ishwar, 4 is Ram Babu, third is who? Third is who? Okay, third is Manjeet again, second is Murli, first is, okay, we have one more to go, Naveen, and a 0. Where is a 0? Okay, Vishwanand says 0. Great, guys. So here is the chat section enabled for everyone again. And everybody very quickly focus on your screens. Here we are starting with Accio Premier League right now. But before that, you would have to type in your names again. So yes, make sure you type in your name and okay. We are waiting for people to join in. Type in your correct names, please. And let me know what avatars have you been assigned today. What is the avatar have you been assigned today? You do not have to type in your names here, guys, not in the chat section. You have to type in your names there on the link. The link is opening. Try opening the link again. And guys, you are not to type in the names there in the chat section. You have to type in the name on the Mentimeter link I am sharing. Great, thank you. Shimam has already shared the link again. Okay, so we have, where are the other people? Guys, can we have you joining in quickly? Okay. Gunjan, Tabassum, guys, you have to type in the names here on this link. Okay, guys, any which ways, we'll quickly begin right now. Great. So I just press enter and start the quiz right now. And here we go, guys. Make sure you pay attention, right? Make sure you answer correctly and answer fast. That would be the next 4 questions would give you an idea about what all tech skills or tech knowledge you have, and are we putting them to the right use or not, right? So let's just begin very quickly. But people are still joining in. Why are people still joining in? Wait, ma'am. Do I have to wait? Okay. Great. So since I'm already waiting, guys, let's not have any arguments in the chat section. Let's very quickly begin. Okay. So, okay. Here we go, guys. We are beginning right now. And okay, I'll just begin with a quick countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we go. Great, guys. So here we start. Everybody back to your Mentimeter screens. Answer fast to get more points and answer correctly. Which computer language is the most widely used among these languages? Is it C++? Is it Swift? Is it Java? Is it PHP? Which of these computer languages is the most widely used? Is it C++? Is it Swift? Is it Java? Is it PHP? Okay, guys, 30 seconds to go. Take a random guess, but answer fast. And you should know this. And we expect you to know this. Okay, the chat section has a lot of answers, but guys, we are not supposed to answer in the chat section. Go back to your Mentimeter screen and answer there, right? Not in the chat section. 13 seconds to go, everybody. Where are we? Okay, so 5 seconds to go. Take a random guess. Answer on that link that I've shared. right? And we have 3, 2, 1 times up. And the correct answer is Java. Okay, great. So we have a lot of people saying Java today. So yes, guys, Java is the most popular programming language. That is, again, the most widely used of programming languages as such, due to its compatibility with a lot of browsers. And given that it is platform independent, a lot of coders and programmers find it a pretty comfortable language to use, right? And again, Java and JavaScript are languages that are taught by us as well. Okay, any which ways, going ahead with my next question. So here I am going ahead with my next question, everybody. I think we are pretty much going in the right direction. So let's just go ahead with my next question, and here we go. Everybody focus on the question. Answer fast to get more points and answer correctly. So here we go. What is the output of the following code? This is the code that is given here, right? Let's just test your basic coding skills. What is the output of this code? Why has everyone voted? Are we haven't had, how have a lot of people voted already? Have you voted already? Great, guys. I believe we've been pretty quick to vote. Oh, that has been, oh, I never knew we were so quick to vote. But congratulations, guys. We already have voted. So yes, going ahead with my next question now. And here is my next question, everybody. Since it has been so quick, let's just go ahead with my next question. And here we go. So my third question is, okay, everybody focus on your screens. As soon as the question comes, make sure you put in your vote. All correct answers here would give you the maximum points. If tech jobs were a country, how big would it be in terms of population? Is it 10 crores? Is it 5 crores? Is it 3 crores? Is it 15 crores? If tech jobs were a country, right, how big would this country be in terms of population? Take a random guess. A number here, 10 crores, 5 crores, 3 crores, 15 crores. What do you guess? I mean, take a random guess. Okay, what does the chat section say? 100 million. Let's see if you are good to go or not. 20 seconds to go, guys. 5 or 15 crores. So we are pretty confused, I can see. But guys, we are not going in the right direction here. Just a clue. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Take a random guess. Or maybe we are any which ways taking a random guess because we are not going in the right direction. 3, 2, 1 times up. And the correct answer is 10 crores. And we were so confused that every option here has a lot of responses. So good, guys. I mean, great going until now. But yes, if tech jobs were a country, they would be around 10 crore. I mean, they would have around 10 crore people in them, right? So again, just a very quick fact that 10 crore people right now are employed in the tech industry. So maybe you will be joining very soon, but you will be joining these 10 crore people who are already there. Okay, now just the last question, everybody. Very quickly, we would have to take this question up, and that would decide the leaderboard for today, right? So congratulations to everyone who's answered until now. Let's just go ahead with our final question. So here we have our final question. Okay, and here we go. All correct answers here would give you the maximum points. And so here is our question. One of AccioJob's hiring partners is a retail giant and also led by the third richest man in the world. Which one is it? This person in the picture is the biggest hint. Is it Amazon? Is it Tesla? Is it Microsoft? Is it Flipkart? One of AccioJob's hiring partners, right? Very famous hiring partners, is a retail giant and also led by the third richest man in the world. You can see him in the picture. Which one is it? Is it Amazon? Is it Tesla? Is it Microsoft? Is it Flipkart? What do you think and what is it? Okay, everybody knows the answer today, I believe. Great. 10 seconds to go, everyone. What do you think is the answer? Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. And the correct answer is Amazon. But a lot of us thought that it is Microsoft, which is not the answer. So guys, it is a retail giant, remember? So Amazon is a retail giant. It is led by the third richest man in the world. And yes, it is Amazon. It is one of our very famous hiring partners. So yes, one of the dream hiring partners for everyone who comes to us. But yes, again, going ahead with the leaderboard now. So here is our leaderboard. Let's see who got the rank and who didn't. So we have Rohan winning the first position. I've already seen Rohan in a lot of quizzes. Rohit again is second. I've seen him in a lot of quizzes again. And Sahil is third. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Sahil is also someone who's participated before. Okay. Meanwhile, guys, can I know what all ranks did you get? What rank did you get today? Okay, 39th. Second, Rohit is here. Okay, fourth. Oh, Prem, you're just short of 1 point. Is it? Price kya hoga? So guys, you will be getting Amazon vouchers from our end. We'll be mailing you these vouchers within the next 15 minutes, right? And what else do you get? Okay, that's it. And also guys, for people who participated in Accio Premier League today, make sure you participate for the next at least 3 to 4 days, or maybe for the next 7 days, right? So once you participate for the remaining 7 days as well, you will be getting a chance to get sort of 20,000 rupees scholarship from our end. And also, yes, you will be getting a you'll be getting a pre-course certificate, I'm sorry, from our end once you complete this pre-course. So make sure you complete this pre-course. Make sure you're attentive in the live classes. And yes, you attend these live classes on a regular basis. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone. And over to Saksham. Saksham, are you here?
Yeah, Shikha, I'm here. I'll just start my video. I think I'm visible, right? Is the voice clear?
Yes, it is very clear.
Yeah. Yeah, hi guys, this is Saksham. I will be your instructor. I'll just share my screen as well. Yeah. Yeah, hi guys. I think the screen is visible to everyone, right? Yeah, I think the voice is also clear to everyone. Yeah, I think I'm visible also, right? You can see me. Yeah. Yeah, hi guys. So I will be your instructor for this pre-course. And first of all, I will like to introduce myself. I am Saksham. I work as a SG at Microsoft. And also I have been part of AccioJob from last 1.5 years. I have taught around 1500 plus students here. I have taught those students who were from MSc, BSc, or they were pursuing something in which is not related to tech, right? Which is not related to the computer science industry, and they have got great jobs, right? So the first point which I want to make is like, you don't have to be from computer science in order to get a job at a tech industry, right? Correct? So I think most of you or some of you might be from the non-tech background, and you had this question key, like, can we get a job in tech? So definitely you can easily get a job in tech. The thing is that you need to practice programming consistently. And if you do that, you will be able to get a good job, right? I think this thing is clear to everyone. I think some of you had this question, right? Like, what if you are from non-tech background? Can you get a job in tech or not? I think this answers that question, right? Correct. I think then type in chat, right? Yeah. So some of you are from non-tech background, or all of you have studied computer science or programming in your school or maybe in your college. Some of you have studied that. Yeah, so I have like all your responses on another screen. So I'll share you everything, like the doc, what is the procedure that we follow, how do we have the classes, what are the different things that we will be having, and all these things today we will try to discuss. Like, it will be just a orientation session, right? Like, we will not study anything, but we will try to study and we will try to analyze this thing, how to attend the classes and how to actually start learning programming, right? Like what is the main focus or what is the main thing which we are doing at AccioJob is this. Like I think this screen is also visible, right? All of you can see this online compiler link, like all of you can see this, right? Correct. So the main thing is that we want you to teach programming in such a way such that all the concepts are clear. Like what other people are doing is that they will tell you to mug up this question. They will tell you that do this 400 questions and you will get a job. Our aim is not that, right? The main aim which we focus at is that concepts should be clear. Like if you do, let's suppose around 400 to 500 questions which are coming in companies, right? You will not be able to understand the concepts. So what different thing which we are doing in live classes is this, that we try to focus on the concepts, right? If your concepts are clear, then you can easily do the questions. So basically you will not be able to, like, you don't have to remember anything. कुछ भी रट्टा नहीं मारना पड़ेगा. अगर तुम्हारा concept clear है, तुम आराम से कर लोगे. Correct? I think this point is also very clear that whenever we attend the classes, we don't have to mug up anything. Correct? We will not do the mug up thing. Correct? Is that thing clear? Like we will have the classes in both English and Hindi. Like some part can be in Hindi, but most of the part will be in English, right? Like because I think some of the people who are from South India will not be able to understand Hindi. So that is why we will have things in English, right? But some of the part, if let's suppose if some of the concept, agar koi samajh nahi pa raha, so I can repeat that part in Hindi as well. Correct? I think that thing is clear, but most of the things will be in English. So I think that language thing is also clear, right, to everyone? Correct? Yeah. So yeah, those who can understand both can easily manage, right? I think that thing will be good. Correct. So what will be the next focus? That what we will try to do is we will not try to do any mug up thing. We will try to understand the concepts. Correct. So let's write that point as well. Key we will understand the conceptual part. Correct. Some things in the starting we will see, like we will leave for the end, and at the end of the class we will try to discuss the tough part, right? Currently from tomorrow we will try to start with easy programming part, and later on we will try to switch our focus to different things. Correct? Like let's suppose we are having classes from tomorrow, we will see that we will have easy concepts in the start, and as we progress in the course, what we will try to do, we will try to understand all the difficult concepts. That will be the funda, right? Like we will first start with the easy part and then we will go to the tough part. So I'll share all the links, like everything related to your links part, like Discord. And let's suppose you are not able to find out the compiler, you are not able to do the assignments, you are confused about the timing of the classes. So I have made a doc for you guys. I'll share this doc link as well. And everything you can find out in this doc as well, right? If let's suppose you are not able to find it in the Discord, you can find everything here as well. And yeah, so the first link is of joining the Discord. So you can, using this link, you can easily join the Discord as well, right? I think everyone can see this doc as well. Correct? Is the screen visible? I think you can definitely see it, right? Correct. So in this doc, we will understand the codes as well, right? Let's suppose that in every class, we are discussing any programming thing. Then what we will try to do, we will try to maintain all the codes in the doc. I'll just show you the sample doc as well. Let's see this. So let's suppose if you join the main program, right, then we will be having some kind of this doc. Let's suppose if I show you this doc. Correct? Like every day, if we study any new concept, then what we will try to do, we will see that we will be having all the doc, which is having all the codes, right, which we discussed. So we will be providing you all the codes as well. So you don't have to make any notes in the class. You just have to join the class. And what you need to do is you just need to read or you just need to understand what I am saying. तो कहने का मतलब है कि तुम्हें नोट्स बनाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. I will be providing you all the notes. I will be providing you all the codes which are required for the class. Correct? I think this thing is clear. You can just save that link. That link we will paste in Discord as well. So don't worry about it, right? So the main thing is all the recordings and everything will be present in Discord. So make sure that you join the Discord, right? Once you have joined the Discord, you can find out all the links. So I think Discord joining is compulsory. So I request everyone to join the Discord, right? If you have joined the Discord, then you will find everything, all the notes of the classes, all the recordings, everything will get updated in the Discord, right? I think that thing is clear. Correct. So don't worry about the links part and you will be able to do that, right? I think this thing is also clear to everyone. Guys, is this thing also clear? Yeah. So what is the next thing which we were discussing? The next thing is this, that once our concepts are clear, then what is the thing? Like, let's suppose if you understand what is a maths book, right? Like you have basically seen what is a maths book. Like if I pick any 6th class or 5th class maths book, then what is given in that? Like we see ki first of all, examples are given. Correct? Like you might have seen, right? Ki formulas are given, then examples are given, then there are exercise questions. So we will also follow the same thing. What thing we will try to do is, what will be the main agenda? That first, once we have understood the concepts, we will try to do this thing, that we will shift our focus to all the questions which we are having. Correct? All the assignment questions which are given in the like pre-course, we will try to solve in the class. Correct? So I think if you try to go on the main site, you will be able to go through that. Correct?
Saksham, can I just interview you? I just have a quick announcement to make. Yeah. So, guys, there's this for everyone who has just participated in APL. For the winners, guys, you've already received the reward, right? You can check your mail. So you can go ahead, check your mail, and test. You'll just see your reward there itself. So that was the quick announcement. Saksham, you can take over. That was it.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I think the screen is visible, right, to everyone? Correct. I think, yeah, you can just check your mails for the all the awards, right, which you have got. Correct. So I will just repeat that part. What Shikha said is that all your rewards have been sent to your mail address, right? So you can just check your mail and you will be able to find out all the rewards, right? I think that thing is also clear. Yeah. Correct. So what we will try to do, we will try to solve all the assignments also. Tomorrow in the class, we will see the day 1 assignments, and that assignments also we will try to solve in the class as well. I think all of you will join the Discord, and every day we will try to discuss this thing. The first thing will be that I'll try to make sure that you understand all the concepts, right? Once you have got the concepts, then what thing will happen? Correct. Once you have once you have got the concepts, then what you will try to do, we will try to focus on the questions part. Correct. I'll show you tomorrow, like what are the assignments as well. That thing also we will try to see what are the different assignments. Yeah. So prizes are only for the winners, right? I think only top 3 will get the mail, or maybe I think the top winner only will get the mail, right? Correct. Rest, I think other people might not get the mail. Correct. So tomorrow we will try to solve the assignments as well. That thing we will try to do. I think I have not logged into the site. Tomorrow I'll log in and we will do that, right? I think that thing is clear. So we can change the chat setting as well so that it does not disturb everyone, like because the notification can disturb everyone. So what thing we'll try to do is I'll just change the chat setting as well. And if you have anything now, you can tell me, right? Correct. I think that thing is clear. I'll just do that. Correct. I think this thing is clear. Correct. Guys, can you message me? Can you just drop a hi? Correct. I think you can send a message to me only, right? I think you are not having that notification problem, right? I think that issue is also resolved. Correct. Is that thing clear, guys? Yeah. Correct. So tomorrow in the class also we will have this thing because the notification may disturb everyone. So in the live classes, what thing we will try to do? We will try to just have the settings so that only I can see the message, right? So what will happen is that it will not disturb everyone, right? And everyone can focus and understand the concepts. I think this thing is clear, right? Don't worry, tomorrow I'll share you the assignment link as well, right? So you can get all the assignments, and tomorrow everyone, like, we will try to solve in the class, right? Every assignment we will solve in the class as well, and we will try to like I'll provide you all the codes as well. We will discuss the logic also, everything we will try to do, right? Yeah. The timing is every day from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., right? I think timing is also clear. Correct, the timing will remain the same. It will be from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Correct, guys? Is that thing also clear? Yeah. Correct. So I think this first set of things are clear कि once we are done with the concept, what thing we will try to do? एक बार हमने कोई भी concept समझ लिया. Like once we do the concept, then we will try to focus on the questions part. Like we will try to cover a lot of questions, and these questions we will try to solve on the assignments. Like these assignments will be given on the pre-course site as well. I'll show you how to figure it out, how to figure the assignments as well, right? That thing also we will see. I think this thing is also clear. Correct. I think the first point is clear that we will not mug up. Like some things we need to remember, that concepts we will remember, rules we need to remember. So some rules we will try to discuss, and once we are done with the rules, we will try to move to the questions part. I think this thing is clear to everyone. Guys, is this thing clear or not? Correct. What will be the next thing that we will try to do? The next thing will be that what is programming? We will try to have this focus key, what is programming and how to understand programming, right? So basically, whenever we want to convey something to the computer, like whenever we want to talk to the computer or whenever we want to convey anything to the computer, we will try to use a program. So what does a program do? Program क्या करता है? हमें कोई भी information computer को convey करनी है. अगर हमें कोई भी चीज कंप्यूटर को बतानी है, then what we will try to use? We will try to use programming. Like we will write a program, and once we have written a program, that program will do something and it will give some result. Like I think all of you have seen a calculator, right? Correct? Guys, have you seen a calculator or not? Correct, you might have seen it, right? Like in the calculator, if you write some input, like let's suppose we will be having this one board as well. I think this one board is also visible. So here, like every day, if you want to understand some topic, we will try to understand it with the help of some diagram. So that diagram we will draw here. Let's suppose if you provide this input to the calculator, then what thing will have? Correct. Like if we provide any like this input to a calculator, what thing it will try to do? Guys, I think my network connection is very strong, right? I can recheck it as well, but I think my network connection is very good. So those who are facing any network issue, right, just try to check your network connection as well. Correct. So if we provide something like input to a calculator, then what we will see, we will get some output, like 10 will be the output, right? So in calculator also one thing is common, right? One thing is common, that is common between calculator as well as the result. What thing we will try to see कि whenever we input something, जब भी हम कुछ input देते हैं, like if we write some input, then definitely we will get what thing? We will get an output, right? Correct, guys? Is this thing clear or not? Whenever we try to give some input, we get an output. In programming also the same thing we will follow. We will try to provide some input, like we will learn how to provide input in a program, and that program will give the output. Correct? तो program को हम कुछ ना कुछ input देंगे, and what will be that program? That program will actually try to take that input and give some specific output, right? The same thing which we do for calculator as well. अगर तुम calculator में कुछ भी input देते हो, तो तुम्हें कुछ ना कुछ output मिलता है. The same thing will happen here as well. We will try to give some input, and same way we will get some output as well, right? I think this thing is also clear. Correct, guys? Is this thing clear or not? Correct? Yeah. So what thing we will try to do? What will be the next thing? Let's go on to the next point. Like the next point which we will try to discuss is how to learn programming, right? How to understand programming is this way. there are three things which you need to understand. The first thing is that your theory part should be clear. Correct? The first theory part, basically, let's suppose you are giving any interview. Let's suppose if you give interview for Amazon, then you will see that if you get some question like on graphs, or if you get some question on, let's suppose, any algorithm which you have not studied, can you answer that? Like if I give you any question which is belong to, let's suppose, any algorithm, right? Will you be able to do that directly? Like, can you clear that interview? What will be your chances of clearing that interview? There will be no point, right, in which you can clear the interview because you're not familiar with that algorithm. Correct? Algorithm is something which we will try to study. Like we will study various algorithms as well as technique that will help us to solve those questions. Like in the theory part, what thing we will do is we will understand all the techniques that are required to solve that question. Correct? I think that thing is clear. Correct, guys? Is this thing also clear? Ki the first thing to understand programming is the theory part. Correct? Like पहली चीज अगर हमें programming पढ़नी है, we should be clear with the theory part. If we are clear with the theory part, then we will try to solve some examples. So every day when we are learning programming, what thing we will try to do? We will try to focus on the theory part. We will try to discuss all the examples all the examples that are related to that theory part. And once we are having that example, what thing we will try to do? Once we are done with those examples, what thing we will try to do? Guys, once we are done with examples, we will try to focus on the questions part. Correct? We will try to do this thing, right? I think that thing is also clear. Correct? Is this point? I think these 3 points are clear, right? The first point will be that we will try to focus on the theory part. Once we are focused on the theory part, then the next thing will be we will try to focus on the examples. Correct? We will try to learn different examples, and using those examples, we will try to solve a lot of questions which will be given, right? Correct? I think this thing is clear. So I'll just write one more point in this doc, and I'll share that doc as well again also. That make sure that you join the record, like make sure that you join the Discord, as well as recordings will be available around 12 p.m. right? Correct? The recording of this class, every class will have a recording, and you can get the recording in Discord around 12 p.m. tomorrow. Every day you will get the recording, right? Correct? So I'll just write that point around 12 p.m. you will get the recording, so you don't have to worry about that. Guys, is that thing clear or not? Ki around 12 p.m. you will get the recording. So let's suppose if you had a power cut or you were not able to join a session, you can watch that recording as well. In the main course also, we do this thing that every time we share the recording also. Let's suppose if you have joined the main course, then you will see that every day you will get automatic recordings. Like in 1 hour only, you will get the recordings, right? Correct? I think that thing is clear. And one more point which I want to write, ki at the every day at the end of the class, correct? What thing we will try to do? We will try to discuss the doubts as well. So we can have 1 by 1 doubt session also, and where we can discuss your doubts as well. Correct? Like let's suppose if we studied about some topic in Java, like we studied about some topic in programming which you were not able to understand, then you can ask the doubts in the middle of the class as well. Or let's suppose the best thing will be that so that it does not disturb everyone, we can take the doubts at the end of the class. So you can message or I'll unmute you, and what thing you can do is that you can ask your doubts as well. So 1 by 1 we can have that doubt session also. Correct? I think that thing is clear to everyone, and you can ask your doubts in Discord as well, and you can just ping in Discord your doubts, you will get it, right? Correct? Nothing you need to study today. Like today, it is just an orientation session. I am just telling you how to learn programming and these things, right? From tomorrow, we will start programming, and we will start every programming. There are a lot of languages present, correct? But what is the language which we will try to use? हम कौन सी language use करेंगे? What is the language which we will try to use? We will try to use Java. Correct? The programming language will be used by us will be Java. Why we are using Java? Because Java is a highly secure language. It is used by a lot of companies which are hiring through us, right? A lot of companies which hire through us use this language Java, and you will see that you will get a lot of job openings in Java, right? So you have a lot of ample amount of companies that will hire. So what thing you will try to do? What thing we will try to do? Like we will try to learn Java. We will learn everything from the start. Correct? We will like learn everything from the start, so you don't have to do anything, right? हम बिल्कुल basic से start करेंगे. We will be starting from complete basic, and that thing we will try to do, right? Correct? So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to make any notes also. You just have to sit in the class and understand the class, right? Correct? Correct. Java is very easy. Like it is an easy language. First point which I can write it is this easy, and you don't have to make any notes. We will discuss everything in the class. We will start from correct. We will start from the entire basic part, right? Correct. I think this thing is also clear. हम बिल्कुल start से और basic से start करेंगे, and we will do that, right? So this like we will not use any software also. You don't have to install anything on your PC. You can just open this link, right? That link I have pasted in the doc as well. Using this link, you can run your programs. Like tomorrow, I will show you how to run a program as well. But this is a link which we will be using, or this is a website which we will be using in order to run the program. Even in the AccioJob portal also, you can run the program. I'll show you that as well. So the compulsory thing is that in class, so we will try to study Java because it is very important, right? As I said that a lot of companies which are hiring, they are hiring Java developers. So that is why our main like our main focus will be on Java, right? Is that thing clear, guys? Guys, is that thing clear? I think it shows to me, right, that the screen is visible. So maybe, guys, I think one more thing which I'll recommend is please make sure that you join the class from laptop, right? Guys, I think everyone will be able to join the class from laptop as well, because only if you are attending classes from laptop, then it will be good, right? Correct? Correct. Is that thing clear, guys? Ki what thing you will try to do? You will try to join the class from the laptop, because from phone, nothing will be clear. Like all these sentences will come very small, right? Correct. So make sure that from tomorrow, please join from laptop if possible, because else you will not be able to see the big screen, right? Correct. Yeah, PC should work, right? If you are having a PC or a laptop, that should work. But from phone, you will not be able to get the proper view of the screen. I think the screen will come very small in the phone, right? So things which I am writing will not be clear. Correct. So you can join from PC or laptop. If you are not having, you can try joining from phone as well. In recordings, everything will be clear. So like you can watch the recording as well. Yeah, any other tablet device, if you are having, even that will work, right? Correct. Like those who are joining from the screen I think you can, like those who are joining from the phone today, can you see the screen very clearly? From laptop, it will be very clear, but from phone, it will not be that clear, right? All the recordings, they will be present at 12 p.m. You will get recording in Discord. So in Discord, you will get the recording, right? Correct. I think that thing is also clear. Discord में तुम्हें आराम से recording दिख जाएगी, so उसकी tension मत लेना. Correct. I'll just share this link as well. This is a doc link which I have made for you guys. So you can open this doc link as well, right? To find out everything, you can just use this doc link. From tomorrow, we will be pasting all the codes. जितने भी codes हैं, हम सारे के सारे इसी doc में लिखेंगे. So that you can find out all the coding part, all the notes part at one places. Like we will be making some notes in this file as well. That also will be shared in Discord. So you just have to attend the class. All the notes, codes, everything will be shared by me. Correct. And we will have some homework question also. Some homework question I'll try to give you. And in the next class, we will try to discuss this, right? Correct. Correct. I think that thing is also clear to everyone. Guys, are these points clear? That programming language we will do Java because it is very important and there are a lot of job opportunities, right, in Java. Correct. The next part which I wanted to discuss is about problem solving. Like the thing is that how to get better at programming and how to grab a good package, right? For this thing, problem solving is very much required. Like you should be a great problem solver. That thing will come with practice. Let's suppose that every day, if you are practicing 4 to 5 questions, right, then your logical skills will improve. Your thinking skills will improve. You will understand how to think a question. You will understand how to like solve this particular question, right? So the next important point, which is very, very important, that is practice. That you should practice daily, right? Once if you are practicing daily, then you will get a lot of knowledge. Like you will be able to solve a lot of good questions. You will basically get an intuition how to apply a technique to a question, right? Just say, let's suppose if I teach you simple interest. I think all of you have studied simple interest in mathematics, right? Correct? Like, let's suppose if I give you a simpler example, I think all of you have seen this. Ki if I tell you to add those numbers, let's suppose if I tell you to add these numbers, what will be the result of this? What will be the result of this? You will get 13 here, correct? And let's suppose if I modify it, if I try to give you this thing, then also you can do it, right? What will be the result of this? Correct. The result of this will be minus 13. I think everyone can do this because what thing? Because you have already practiced a lot of things, right? You have practiced all these questions, so you can solve it. What will happen in the companies is what questions we are discussing in the class or what concepts we are discussing in the class, only those concepts will come. जो भी चीजें हम क्लास में डिस्कस करेंगे वही सारी चीजें कंपनीज में आएंगी. Correct? Like all the concepts which we cover in the class, these concepts will be coming for the companies, right? I think that thing is also clear. Correct? Are you understanding this thing, guys? Key all the concepts or everything which we are having in the class, right? Like all the concepts which we discuss in the class, variations of those things will come. Correct? उसे बस हल्का सा modify करके. Let's suppose that if we discussed around this thing in the class, then in companies a slightly variation of that thing will come. So if you have attended the class, if you have revised everything which we studied in the class, you will be able to easily do all the questions which companies are asking, right? अगर तुमने class attend कर रखी है, if you are clear with the concepts, then you will be easily be able to do all the questions which we are discussing in the class, right? I think that thing is also clear to everyone. Correct, guys? Is this thing clear or not? Correct, like variation of the question will come. Basically, once you have practiced the concept, then you will be able to solve that variation. Variation का मतलब है उस क्वेश्चन को हल्का सा घुमा के दिया जाएगा या हल्का सा टेढ़ा या अलग करके दिया जाएगा. Correct? That question will be slightly twisted and it will be given to you. And you, if your concept is clear, you will be able to solve it, right? I think that thing is also clear to everyone. Guys, is that thing also clear, right? Yeah. Correct. Let's go to the next part. Let's discuss the next thing. Ki why is problem solving important? Like once you have practiced, but why is problem solving important? Every company in their like companies, they want employees who can solve the problems which are coming. Correct. That is why a lot of like you can see a lot of job openings in software development or IT, right? Why it is that? Because like if your mind is working, you can solve a lot of problems, right? Which are present in companies. Like first you understand DSA, and like if your data structures algorithm or let's suppose programming is clear, like if you are good in Java and you have understood Java, then you will see that in 4 to 5 months only you can easily get a job, right? Because if your data structures algorithm or programming is clear, like in programming, basically we have data structures and algorithms as well. Like we will study both of them. Key what are data structures and what is programming. Correct? Like these are the two things which we will try to focus, right? जब हमने programming पूरी पढ़ ली है, and when you join the main course, we will try to focus on data structures and algorithms. And we will try to make sure that both your data structures as well as algorithms are clear. And if that thing is clear, you can easily get a job. because this data structures and algorithm, it requires problem solving. The more you solve the problems, the more helpful you will become for companies. If they give you any problem, you will easily be able to solve it. क्यों? क्योंकि you have solved a lot of problems before. Like all the assignments which will be given to you, they will be based on real life scenarios. Like you will be given some scenario and you need to think how you can solve that scenario with the help of a program. Correct? I think this thing is also clear. कि हम क्या करने की कोशिश करेंगे, हम ये देखेंगे कि हमें जो भी असाइनमेंट का क्वेश्चन दे रखा है, दैट विल बी अ रियल लाइफ प्रॉब्लम एंड वी विल अंडरस्टैंड हाउ कैन वी सॉल्व इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ प्रोग्राम, राइट? हम उसे प्रोग्राम की तरह करने की कोशिश करेंगे. आई थिंक दैट थिंग इज क्लियर कि व्हाट थिंग वी विल डू इज वी विल सी once we are done with programming, like once we understand basic of Java, then we will start with data structures and algorithm. So around 4 to 5 months, your focus will be, if you join the program, then your focus will be on data structures and algorithm, right? Correct? If you want, I think your person members will tell you, and even like I think the team which who have contacted you regarding AccioJob, they will tell you that you can join even the front end or back end as well, right? So you can ask them these details as well. The next thing which I want to say, DSA will definitely help you in product-based companies, right? Every top company which you see, let's suppose Amazon, Microsoft, Google, all these three companies, they require you to have DSA knowledge. If you have great amount of DSA, right, then definitely they will hire you. Correct? Like if your DSA is very strong, then they will definitely hire you for sure. And even in Google, let's suppose the thing is that every round which you give, it will be a DSA round or it will be a programming round. So if you know programming, then only you can get into software industry in Google, right? Like if you have solved great amount of questions, if you are familiar with all the techniques, right? And we will be studying in this way, like currently, like in the pre-course, we will start from the basic part, but later on when we go to the advanced part, we will try to cover all the company, like we will try to cover all the techniques that are asked in these companies. I think this point is also clear. करेक्ट? जो भी टेक्निक सारी कंपनीज में आ रही है वो सारी हम क्लास में कवर करने की कोशिश करेंगे. Like all the techniques as I showed you, right? Like this is one of the doc which we have discussed. We have discussed here a lot of questions. We have discussed here a lot of algorithms, lot of things we have discussed, right? All these things will come in companies, right? This is for different module. Like if you join the program, you will see the modular structure and there you will have different modules, right? So here we have studied a lot of concepts and a lot of these things which you will see later on, right? I think that thing is also clear. So I guess problem solving is very much important. The more you practice, the more good you will become in this problem solving and in this data structures algorithm. हम क्लास में पूरा का पूरा थ्योरी पार्ट भी कवर करेंगे फॉर दीज थिंग्स. लाइक फॉर डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स एल्गोरिथम आल्सो what thing we will do is we will try to have the theory part, we will have the examples, and we will have the practice questions. So these two things we will cover in the class, right? Once we have done the theory part, once we have discussed examples, like we have discussed a lot of questions related to that theory part, then I'll give you 1 or 2 homework questions as well, which you can do and we can discuss in the next class, right? I think that thing is also clear. And all the assignments we will try to cover in the class as well, right? Correct? You can do that, right? You can do that. I think, yeah. Correct? I think this much is clear to everyone. Correct? All these things are clear, right? So once again, I'll just say that key 2 things we will be doing. We will be making all the notes. You can find out all the notes here. I'll just share this link as well. So using this link, what thing you can do, you can find out the doc. Everything is present. Like from tomorrow, we will discuss everything related to this part in this doc. I think I've shared the link as well. You can find this link in the Discord as well. I'll just paste it in the Discord also. Make sure that all the recordings and everything you will get in Discord. So you are joining Discord. तभी तुम्हें सारी चीजें आराम से मिल जाएंगी. Else it will be a little difficult. Also, you don't have to make any notes in the class. Every notes we will try to make and we will discuss these things, right? I think this thing is clear to everyone. Guys, is this thing clear or not? Correct? Correct. I hope these things are clear, right? We discussed about normal points. These are the normal points which one should follow while learning the programming correctly. क्योंकि हमें कुछ भी याद नहीं रखना. Like we will try to remember some of the rules. Like in the starting classes, you will see, like from tomorrow, you will see some of the some of the rules you need to remember, because for writing a program correctly, these rules are very important. Like you will see, we will be writing semicolon, we will be writing class, we will be writing a main function. So all these, correct? Like what I'm saying is all these things, they will help you to like all these rules are very important for writing a program, right? Once you write the program correctly, then only your program will run and it will try to give some specific output, right? I think that thing is also clear, correct? So, correct? Guys, is this thing clear or not? Yeah, so one by one, I think that's it from my side for today. One by one, we can discuss the doubts. If you are having any doubts, we can discuss that, right? Correct, you can type your doubts in the chat. I'll just see these doubts as well, which you have pasted in the Q&A, I guess. So I think one doubt is related to the recording. Recording related to doubt, I think is clear that recording will be shared in Discord, so you can join Discord, right? I'll tell you where in Discord recordings will be available. I can just show you that as well. I am opening Discord and I'll show you, right, how to use Discord also. That thing also we can discuss. Correct, I guess you have joined this Discord, right? I think the screen is visible. So here in the recordings channel, you will be able to see all the recordings, right? And here in the session links, you will get the session link of the class. The session link is always same. Like from tomorrow, you will see this will be the session link, right? Every day the session link will be same. Around 8 or 7:30, you can join the class, right? Correct? Duration of class will be exactly like duration of the class will be around 3 hours, or it can take more than that as well. And we will try to cover the basic parts. In the pre-course, we will cover the basic parts because everyone here will be new in programming. So I will not cover the advanced thing directly, right? Because if I start with the advanced thing, then you will see कि a lot of people will not be able to understand that, right? करेक्ट. तो अगर हम डायरेक्टली एडवांस पार्ट स्टार्ट कर देंगे तो किसी को समझ ही नहीं आएगा. So what thing we will try to do is we will try to like start from the basic part, right? And I think the pre-course will be from this thing. It will be from 3rd to 10th, right? Yeah. Correct. We will start from the basic part and we will start from that part, right? I think this will be the link for joining the class. And regarding Prashant, right? Prashant, the doubt which you are having, I'm not aware of this. Can you contact the team? Like, can you ask this Discord doubt in Discord? Correct? Yeah. So if you are from science background, right, you will be able to understand, as I said in the starting, right? If you are from any non-tech background as well, you will be able to understand the things because we will be doing everything from the start, right? Correct? हम सब कुछ start से पढ़ेंगे. Like we will start from the entire basic part in Java. So you will be able to understand those things. I think that thing is clear. Correct? Any other admin related doubt if you have, you can ask the doubt in the Discord as well. Like I think all of you are having this link, right? In the general section, you can ask any doubt. Like I think I'll just explain you Discord as well. I think you might have joined this Discord and you can see here key one is the session links. So every day the link for joining the class will be here. And here we will see we will have this thing as well. Like we will have this place where you can ask any doubts. So in the general section, you can ask doubts as well. Any assignment doubt you are having, you can ask here as well. And you can ask me also, right? In the class also at the end of the class, I will be taking doubts. So you can ask me as well. Correct? Like at the end of the class, if you have any doubt in the assignment, or let's suppose you have any doubt in this, the theory part which we have covered, we can discuss that, right? Correct? Like for the first 4 months, you will learn Java. Then next 2 months, you will learn other programming languages also. एक बार हम जावा में मास्टरी हासिल कर लेंगे, उसके बाद हम दूसरी लैंग्वेज भी पढ़ेंगे. Like once we have mastered Java, then we will switch to other languages. That is the thing which we will try to do, right? Here you can find out the recording as well. And here you can find out the notes of the classes. I'll just paste the notes as well, right? I think that thing is clear. Correct. So we can watch the recording. You can find out the notes and everything you can find out here, right? In the Discord. So make sure that you join the Discord. You will be able to find out. And these are the channels. If you click on the channels, you will be able to get it, right? Correct. Recordings wale channel mein, like there is a recording. I think you can see it. Correct. Here you can see, right? There is a recording channel present in this, inside this recording channel, you can find it out. Correct. I think this thing is also clear to everyone. Guys, I think Discord usage is clear, right? Ki we will have these things. Correct. Like we will have assignment doubts, journal. You can ask any doubt which you are having. In recording. You will have the recording part. In notes resources, you will have this thing. I'll just paste this channel as well. You can find out all the recordings here also. Correct. Recordings will be on this link. So I'll just paste it here as well. You can find out it in this doc. So you can just save this doc also, and using this also you can do it. I think that thing is clear. Guys, is this thing clear? So all the assignments also we will try to do in the class as well. So darne ki baat nahi hai. All the assignments and everything we will do in the class, right? Correct. Any other doubt anyone is having? Like those who have raised the hand, what is the doubt you are having? Like Prajakta, Manoj, what is the doubt? Can you type that in chat? Like from tomorrow we can unmute you as well. I think today I will not be able to do that, but can you just type that in chat as well? So currently I'll prefer Manoj ki first you can understand data success algorithm, right? Once you are done with data success algorithm, then you can easily switch to backend or front end. Correct? करेक्ट मतलब अगर तुम्हारा एक बार डेटा सक्सेस एल्गोरिथम या प्रोग्रामिंग बिल्कुल क्लियर है तो उसके बाद तुम क्या कर सकते हो, आराम से फ्रंट एंड और बैक एंड में जा सकते हो. करेक्ट. आई थिंक दैट थिंग इज क्लियर. तो यही चीज करेंगे हम कि पहले डेटा सक्सेस एल्गोरिथम और प्रोग्रामिंग अच्छे से पढ़ लेंगे, उसके बाद हम फ्रंट एंड बैक एंड देखेंगे. एंड आई विल प्रेफर कि like you can go to the back end part, or if you like front end also you can switch to front end, right? So after 4 months of joining you can decide whether you want to join in the front end part or the back end part, right? Correct. Yeah. What are the other doubts? Like what doubts you are having? 4 months approximately, Mujamil, like it will take around 4 months, right? Around 4 months we will try to cover all the techniques which are there. That thing we will be doing. We will be writing all the codes inside this compiler. Like this is a compiler which we will be using, and I've pasted the compiler link here as well. So you can also use this compiler to run your programs. In classes, I'll make sure that in classes, what thing you should do is that you should listen to what we will be discussing. I think the pre-course is completely free, right? There will be no such fee. It is completely free. Correct. Like in the classes, what thing we will be doing? We will be writing all the codes. I'll share you the codes as well. And at the end of the class, you can run your programs, right? Class के आखिर में तुम लोग अपना programs, like you can run it yourself as well, and you can try the question yourself also. Correct. The pre-course duration, it will be from 3 April to 10th April, right? I'll just write that as well. कि pre-course की duration क्या है? What is the duration of this pre-course? We can say it is from 3rd April, which is today, to 10th April, right? Correct? Yeah. So that question, Nikita, you can ask in Discord, right? I am not aware of that. Correct? So all the administration related questions you can ask in the Discord. I think they will be able to help you, right? Since I am not aware of those things. So any doubt you are having to the coding part, related to any doubt which you have related to the theory part or everyday which we discuss, those doubts you can ask me, right? But I'm not that familiar with the admin things. So you can ask that out in Discord also. Correct? Rakesh, what is the doubt you are having? I think you have raised the hand, right? Are you having any doubt? Guys, I think these points were clear, right? The main focus is that we will not do mug up things, but we will remember some rules. We will try to understand the concept. Once we are done with the concepts, we will switch to the questions part. All the assignments and questions we will try to discuss in the class. Once we have discussed that, then we can have some homework question discussion as well, which I'll give you, right? So that your concept is completely clear. So the main focus which we are doing is which we are doing is that we will first focus on the theory part. एक बार हमारा theory part clear है, then we will focus on the examples, and after that we will try to practice questions. So in the pre-course, the syllabus will be this much, that we will try to focus on the basic part of Java, right? We will study programming in the pre-course, and we will study some data structure also in the pre-course, but we will not be able to cover whole data structures algorithm, right? That thing will be covered in around 4 months. That thing will take around 4 months or greater than that, right? Correct? पूरा का पूरा data structures algorithm हम 10 दिन में तो नहीं पढ़ पाएंगे. So we will start with the basic part and we will try to cover few data structures algorithm, right? Correct? I guess this thing is clear. Vijay, I think this thing is clear, and this thing is clear to everyone, right? पूरा का पूरा data structures algorithm 10 दिन में तो नहीं हो पाएगा. So we will try to cover the basic part and we will start from that Java part, right? Correct? Correct. So everything that will come in the pre-course test, right? Like I think those who are worried about the pre-course test, then everything that will come in the pre-course test, right? All the concepts we will cover. And as I showed you, right, I'll provide you all the codes as well. So you just have to read that doc. Like what you need to do on your side is this thing, that you need to watch the recording. While watching the recording, you can watch the recording around in 2x or like 1.5x also. So that once you have attended the class, you have understood the concept. Like this thing can also happen ki, let's suppose when you are attending the class, you are able to understand only the 50% of the part. Like sometimes it happens, right, that someone came or maybe you had a network issue, so you were not able to understand, let's suppose 40% of what things we discussed in the class. So for that thing, recording is very important, that you watch the recording, you understand the concept, and once you have revised that part, like तुमने उसका revision कर लिया, then you try to solve the questions. Correct? And let's suppose if you are stuck in solving the question, you can ask your doubt, or you can watch ki how we did it in the class, right? Correct? कि हमने class में वो चीज कैसे करी थी, तो हम वही चीज पढ़ने की कोशिश करेंगे. I think that things is also clear. Correct? Balakrishna, we will do that tomorrow, right? Today there is only the orientation class, correct? So that is why we will not start Java today. From tomorrow we will start it. Correct? I think that thing is clear. Guys, is that thing clear? So I can just share you the timeline as well. That first day we will, like tomorrow we will have intro to programming. Then we will cover basic data types and variables, and we will cover till loops part, right? Like we will have loops things. These things we will try to cover. Like we will start with the basic part and we will do till loops. That thing we will try to do. Correct? So everything like will be taught in the class, right? Don't worry about that. Correct? Like you will be easily be able to clear the test. अगर तुम class की recording देखोगे and you are watching the recordings, you are understanding the concept, you will be easily able to clear the test, right? I think that thing is also clear. Correct? Correct? You will be able to do it, right? If you have confidence and let's suppose you are able to understand what we are discussing, you will easily be able to do it. Correct? I think that thing is also clear. Madhusudan, I think your doubt is clear, right? So जो भी class में discuss होगा till loops we will try to cover and we will do that part, right? Yeah, if you are having no doubts, then you can leave as well. Assignments we will discuss from tomorrow, right, Shravan? Correct. From tomorrow, we will discuss the assignments, and from tomorrow, we will try to focus on the assignments as well. So I think that 3 hours classes which we are having, apart from that, you should attend, like you should give yourself 3 hours also. So total, I will say ki you should give every day 6 hours, right? In order to get great in Java, or in order to become very good in data structures algorithm, you need, I think you should give at least 6 hours, right? Correct? Is that thing clear? Yes, Ashwani, you will get that, right? Correct. Puneet, what is the doubt you are having? Madhusudan, what is the doubt you are having? I'm not sure, right? What is the doubt you are having? I think I answered that, right? Correct, guys? That correct? Puneet, what is the doubt you are having? Manoj, I think your doubt is clear, right? Shah, are you having any doubt? Rahul, what is the doubt you are having? So I think I'll write the syllabus as well. We will try to cover till loops, right? We will cover till loops. We will cover the basic part, like we will cover the basic part till loops. We will try to do that, right? Correct? Till loops, we will try to do that. So Ashwani, if you are having anything related to the admin doubt, right? Any administration related doubt, you can ask in Discord. I think they will be able to help, right? I can only answer the coding doubts. So yeah, I think you can ask this in Discord. Those who have not joined Discord can join it, right? Yeah. Puneet, are you having any doubt? Then Rakesh, are you having any doubt? You have raised the hand. Same with Prajakta and Vedna, what is the doubt you are having? Like, I think all of you can type that in chat, right? And that thing will be like, I can just read that and answer that. I think I've answered most of or everything which you have written in the chat, right? Sanya, what is the doubt you have? Correct, right? From tomorrow we will start that, right? Correct? Yeah, you can do that. Yes, Sanya, you can do that, right? Yeah, recording link we will send in Discord, right? Once the class is over, then only it will be sent, Shaik. Correct? Yeah, seem like after the class is over, then only we will send the recording link, right? Class के बीच में recording नहीं आ पाएगी, like जैसे ही class खत्म हो जाएगी, then we will do that. So Rahul Patel, I think I answered that, right? Ki we will cover the whole Java course will be covered in around 4 months. Correct? Yeah. So Vedna, if you have joined the class, right? After the class, like once the class ends, around 12 p.m. you will be able to get the recording. So make sure that you join the Discord. And you can make use of this as well. I'll share you this Google Doc also. Here in this Google Doc, you can find out everything, right? Like you can find out how to join Discord and everything related to this. So you can look into this doc, correct? So if you complete the whole course, then only Lakshmi, you can get that, right? Like in 10 days, so no one can get the job, correct? So make sure guys, you join the Discord, then only you will get the recording link, and every other like notes also you will get in the Discord only. Correct? Yeah. Ready? What is the doubt you are having? I think you have raised the hand, right? No, right? I think tomorrow we will be starting Shah, we will be starting everything from the start, right? So if you're not aware of anything also, then also you can join the class क्योंकि हम कल basic से ही पढ़ेंगे. So we are starting everything from the basic part or the scratch. Why? Because a lot of people will be there which will not be aware of these things, right? Like they will not be aware of programming and all. So we will start tomorrow from everything from the start. I think that thing is also clear. Shamsher, what is the doubt you are having? Are you having any doubt? Same way, I think Reddy, I'm not sure what is the doubt you are having. Shah, I think your doubt is clear, right? Yeah, Shamsher, I think you can watch the class recording. Like we have covered most of the part. So you can watch the recording. I can share. This is the link. Just go into this link and you can find out everything related. What are the points we discussed in the class? And you can join the Discord, right? You will get the recording of the class and you can do that, right? Like you can watch the recording and you can get what exactly things we discussed from 8 p.m. So I think recording will have around 2.5 hours, right? So you can watch that. Correct? Is that thing also clear? Your full course duration though will be around 8 months, right? I think in this recording in the start, you can find that out. Correct? These are the other points which we have discussed. And yeah. Yeah, everything will be taught from this thing, right? Shah, I think that thing is clear. We will start everything from the start. That is why we can do that. Correct? Prajakta, I think your doubt is also clear, right? Rakesh, same for you as well. Shamsher, I will suggest that you can watch the recording for the part which you have missed. I think you joined late. Yeah. Yeah, Shah, you need to pass the technical round, right? Like there will be a small contest that you need to clear and you will be easily be able to do it because once you have like attended these things, right? Once you have attended the classes, you have understood the concept, you can easily clear those things. Like you can easily clear the coding contest or the test or the interview that they will be taking. Once you have attended the classes, you have watched the recording, you will easily be able to do that part. I think that thing is also clear, right? Correct? Yeah. Yeah, Shamsher, I think if you watch the recording, you will get everything, right? Everything was discussed in the recording in the start. So you can just watch the recording and you will be good to go. And if you still have doubts, like tomorrow also, we are having the class from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you can ask it there as well, or you can ask that same thing in the Discord also. Correct? I think if you join the Discord there in the general section, you can ask your doubts as well. Balakrishna, what is the doubt you are having? I think you can type that in chat as well, right? Correct, guys. All the points which I covered in the class were clear to you, right? All these points, those who have joined, not joined late and they are from starting, right? I think all these points were clear. What thing we will try to do and how we will try to like understand programming, right? Like this is just a orientation session and I have been teaching here from around 1.5 years. So I think you will be able to understand everything, right? Which we discuss in the class and you can easily clear the contest. So you don't have to worry about this thing, right? Yeah. So basically, like, let's suppose, I think Balakrishna had this question, what is full stack development? Full stack development is basically web development, like which is having both front end and back end part, right? Let's suppose that this is a website which is built. So you can see if I click on run button, right, then something will happen. So as soon as I click on the run button, then what thing will happen? There will be an API call that will be triggered and it will try to do something which we cannot see, like in the backend things which we can't see, right? The real life example is ki there is a car. Let's suppose there is a car, you press the accelerator button, then something will happen. The car will start moving forward, but you are not aware, right? Ki what is the inside thing happening, correct? Like we are not aware ki what is happening in the car. It might happen that the petrol is pushed in or diesel is pushed in and engine, what things it is doing. Correct? We are not aware of the part, right? So same way as in car, there is a front end part and the back end part. Like back end is the engine and stuff. You click on the accelerator button, something will happen. The same thing is happening in the website as well. Like in the front end part, you can see a run button, you can see a debug button, you can see a stop button, you can write a program, you can type something, you can share something, you can log in something. These things you can do. Same things we can do in the car as well. Like you can accelerate, brake, stop, change gear, and do a lot of things, right? But you are not aware of the backend part, ki what thing is happening. So full stack development is almost like a car, like it is having a front end part and a backend part. And what thing we will try to do? We will try to learn both of them. Like in the front end, there is some tech stack that is being developed, like React, JS, JavaScript is there. These things we will try to learn. In the backend part, we will learn Node or Express. Correct? There will be Spring Boot as well. So these things you will understand when you join the when you join the front end or a back end. These things will be clear in complete detail. As of now, the main focus will be on Java. Key once your Java is clear, you can easily get the you can easily do front end and back end. It will be a cakewalk. It will be very easy to do it. Correct, because you are clear with the problem solving. Now you can solve a lot of problems. So using, I say ki like using data success algorithm, your problem solving will increase. And if you are good in problem solving, you can easily understand full stack development. Front end part of a website is what we can see. The backend part of a website is all the API calls or all the things which are happening in the background, which we don't see, right? Like as soon as I click on the run button, I am not aware ki what will happen in the backend or what things will happen, but it will try to give me some result. Correct? I think this thing is clear. Correct? That car example is clear or not? Like in car, we have an accelerator or a brake button, but we don't know, right? What is happening in the background? Correct? Is that thing clear, guys, or not clear? Rahul, what is the doubt you are having? What is the doubt you are having? I think Reddy, Rakesh, I think you guys have like raised the hand, right? I'm not sure what is the doubt you have. You can type that in chat as well. Gudu, what is the doubt you had? I think all of you can type that in chat, right? Yeah, the thing is that first we will try to learn Java, then we will try to go into the front end or the back end part. You can talk to the admin team, like if you want to join directly the front end part, then they will tell you the way of that as well, right? Correct? Correct. I think the screen is very clear. I think the screen is visible to everyone, right? सबको ये screen दिख रही है ना? I think clearly, guys, you can see the screen, right? And here only we will try to cover the codes. So I think in this screen only we will try to cover the coding part, and in this doc it will be visible. So Sapna, you can open this doc and these things we will try to do, right? Correct. This will be the doc. I'll just share the doc link again as well. Yeah, this is the doc link. I have pasted the Discord link and everything which we will be covered. So you can just find out everything from here. Correct? Correct, Purushottam, what is the thing that first of all, to master full stack development, right? What I feel is first of all, you should be clear with the problem solving part. Once you are done with problem solving, then you can once you are clear with one language, you can easily go to another language, or you can easily learn any other language which is given to you, right? Just say once we are done with, let's suppose this Java part, you can easily understand JavaScript. You can easily understand any other language which is given to you, because almost all the languages, they are similar. Only few things will change, but the logic part will remain the same in all the languages. So the thing is this, that once you are done with this particular part, once you are done with Java, you can either go to the front end part or the back end part. It depends upon completely your choice. There will be sessions that we will conduct where we will tell you detailed what will happen in the front end part or what will happen in the back end part. So you can decide based on your preference which one you can join. You can do both as well. First 2 months you go to front end and next 2 months you can do back end as well. that thing also you can do. But the first 4 months, which I firmly believe that if you want to go in good companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, then you should definitely do data success algorithm, because that is very important for these companies. So directly going into the front end is like not that great option, because directly going in front end, then you are actually eliminating these companies, right? And you should not do that, right? Correct? What I feel that in a lot of companies in backend, Java is used and languages similar to Java is used. So if you are clear with Java, right, you can easily understand languages of different companies. Like in Amazon, there will be different language. In Google, there will be different language. So no matter which company you go, since you are familiar with Java, you will be able to do other languages as well, right? And you can easily solve problems which are being solved by those companies. I think this thing is clear. Correct? Yeah, Java it is, as I said, right, Balakrishnan, I think I almost said the same thing. Ki Java is more important because in the backend, a lot of languages which are similar to Java are getting used. So if you consider all the backend opportunities, right, which are literally more than the front end one, then you will easily be able to do it, right? Correct? I think Mujamil, if you want, you can continue in Python, but the whole course will be in Java, right? Like if you join the main program also, it will be in Java. So I'll say that you should watch, like you can start learning Java, right? It will be very much beneficial. Correct. I feel that learning Java is very much beneficial. So you should, all of you, like we will discuss everything in Java. Like if you join the main course also, we will discuss everything in Java. Correct? Correct. I almost said the same thing like few minutes back, that like apart from the 3-hour class, around 3 hours you should give yourself, where you try to do a revision of the class and you practice the questions as well. So around daily, we can say 6 hours we need to give, right? Correct. Java, I think, is better than Python as well, like because Python, it is used with machine learning a lot. It is used with other tech stacks as well, like it is used in backend also. But I feel for fresher basis and based on the lot of hiring which is happening by different companies, I think Java is more beneficial, right, at this point of time. So I'll highly suggest everyone to learn Java, and like in the main course also, that is why we have chosen Java, right? Because of the number of opportunities it is having. Correct? Correct, guys? I think this thing is also clear. Yeah, if you have no doubts, you can leave the class, right? I think we are just discussing the doubts part. I think these doubts are clear. Rahul Patel, what is the doubt you are having? Are you having any doubt? Correct. I think I've answered almost all the doubts. Can you tell me the overall? Yeah, Rahul, this question you can ask in chat as well, right? Can you ask that question in the Discord? I am not aware of this, right, Rahul? Correct. I am not aware of this. I am only aware of the coding part, right? So I'm not aware of this. Can you ask this question from the admin team? Like they will be able to help you, right, in the Discord. I think all of you have joined this Discord. I showed you, right, how to ask your doubts in Discord as well. I can show that again one more time. And you can ask those doubts there and they will be able to help you, right? I'll just show you once again. Guys, you can ask your doubts in this, correct? In the general section, can you paste your doubts and they will be answered, right? Guys, I think the screen is also visible. Correct? You can ask your doubts here. So the support team will get you in touch with you, Rahul, and they'll answer your query because only they are aware, right? I'm not aware of this thing. Mathematics is not mandatory. Like we will, if you are like, you will see, right? We will only study the maths part, which are up to 5th class. So I think everyone is aware of 5th class mathematics. Only that much level of mathematics will be required. No such extra thing will be required, right? Correct. Up to level 5th mathematics, if you are familiar, you will easily be able to understand programming. There will be nothing such new, right? Correct? So you don't have to study anything of mathematics part or these things, right? Yeah. So from 3rd April to 10th April, like what thing will happen? We will study daily. Like tomorrow we will start with programming part. Then we will go to the conditionals part. We will learn about variables as well. We will learn about loops as well. So till loops we will try to do, right? And if time is left, we will do arrays as well. Correct? We will see, right? There will be a lot of other things that we will be learning, and one by one these things are clear. Then we will go to the next part. I think if you, as I showed you, right, few minutes back, so I showed everyone. I think in Discord, if you have joined the Discord, right, I think I showed you, right, you will be able to send the messages. I cannot do that. Like, I think you might receive a call from the AccioJob team, so you can answer, you can tell them, right, that you are not able to send message in Discord. In the general section only, you can send message, right? You cannot send message anywhere extra. I think in the recording links or there, you cannot send messages. So I guess that most of you are sending messages in this part, right? You are sending your messages in this thing, in the journal site channel. Other places you will not be able to send it, right? Just say, I think even I cannot send a message in the recording channel. I think you guys are also seeing this thing, right? You don't have permissions. Same way in the notes resources also, you cannot see that. So the main thing is this, that try messaging in this thing journal section. I think this doubt is also cleared, right? Correct, Rahul? I think for your doubt as well, you can ask your doubt in the journal section and they will help you, right? Correct. Maybe in the recording, I think Yash might have told about this thing. So you can ask, you can watch the recording as well. Correct, from the start. If you were not present, then you can watch the recording from the start as well. Correct. I guess this thing is clear. Guys, is this thing clear to everyone? Guys, I think everything is clear, right? All the points which we discussed, those who are not present in the session, please watch the recording. And yeah, I think we can meet tomorrow now. Correct? Yeah. So there will be, the classes will be 7 days a week, right? Every day we are having a class. We are having everyday class from 3rd April to 10th April. There is no such off, right? The classes are daily. Correct? I think that thing is also clear. Currently, all 7 days will be classes, right? Correct? Yeah. Timing also I've shared, right? The class timing is 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. around, correct? So make sure that you can join around 7:55. Correct? Around 7:55 you can join that, right? Timing is also I've written here. The link for joining the classes also I've given here, like link for joining the class. I'll just write that link. Correct? So from here you can join the class as well. Every day daily you will have a class around 7:30 or 7:45, 7:50 you can join, right? 7:50 around. Yeah. Okay, then I think all these doubts are clear. Like regular classes will be 6 days a week, right? Regular classes, if you join the main program, it will be 6 days a week. Like it will be Monday to Friday, 8 to 11. And on Sunday, you will have classes in evening, right? Or in morning also. In morning also, in Sunday we can have classes. That depends upon majority people. Like let's suppose if majority are voting for morning class, then on Sunday we can have a morning class, or we can have afternoon classes as well. Correct? So mostly you can say regular classes will be around 6 days a week. I think that thing is also clear. Guys, is that thing clear or not? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then I think we can meet tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, then bye guys. Bye. Let's meet tomorrow and we will start our like Java journey from tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay then. Bye guys. Bye. Yeah. Bye guys. Bye.